Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein Porcupine, I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk, not being able to do those things. I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is CT Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcake surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, viewer discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here.
When it come to women, you need some advice, yeah. I got what you need, yeah. This is the man mindset. Gotta learn the game, learn how to maneuver, check that. And what to avoid, we showing you all the red flags. Come connect, we helping you level up. Won't have no problem with women, it's your time to step it up. Let's go. You got your confidence, you know they gonna like that. You a whole new man with the man mindset. Yeah, this is the man mindset. This is the man mindset.
All right, here we go. Yes. All right, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Dean. Welcome to the show. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody listening to the show. I want to welcome you all here. The beautiful thing about this show that we talk about and discuss is that we don't regurgitate information or anything like that. But before we give love to those that listen to the show, we want to let everybody know that this show is not like any show on YouTube. We do not complain, we do not blame, and we learn things about the game that the average guy is not talking about. Been doing this for over 35 years. Been doing this before YouTube, podcasting, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, MySpace, before Google, around Yahoo, AOL, all these things. We've been here for a long time. So trust us, all the information we give you, we're not regurgitating anyway. Before there was even pills and plates and saucers and fake books. We want to say thank you all you guys who take the time to like, subscribe, and share this show. Want to say thank you very much. We appreciate everybody that subscribed, guys, and we want to say thank you very much. The beautiful thing about this show, as we said before, we tell you guys always go in your car. Go to Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Target. Go to Michael's. Go to Amazon. Go wherever you need to go. Get a 100-piece puzzle set and take a time and go ahead and drive home. Dump the pieces on your table. Throw the box away and do the one thing that nobody else out here is teaching you how to do, and that is actually connect with yourself on a different level. And we are teaching you that, and that's what this show is all about. For all you guys out there, we want you guys to know if y'all want to call in, you'll have the number 833-859-8744 is the number. Also, guys, if you see below us, you can scan a code to get your get your pathway and all this other stuff. It's everything. You can use your phone if you're on a computer. Also, guys, if you're brand new to this, we are the only one that bring women to you. We have our own Man Mindset Dating chat line. This is a chat line with women on right now. Nobody else on YouTube, as I told you before, nobody else on YouTube has this going on. We have a dating chat line with women that want to talk dirty, women that want to get off and meet certain kind of guys. But we are the only ones that have this. So we want to let you guys know that as well. Also, we just want to say before we start the show is, gentlemen, we're not here to change your mindset. We're not here to change what you think. All we're trying to do is show you there's a different way that you can think as a man that nobody else shows you in here, that we are going to show you ourselves. And gentlemen, last but not least, before we kick off the show, if you have a question, put a Q in there. If you're texting a woman and that means you're really close to getting sex or you're fucking up and you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to text her, you feel like you're slipping, go ahead and put a T in there. And guys, if you're talking to a woman out there that's throwing you off and you don't know what she means by what she's saying, just put a W in there. And there's nothing that we can't help you with, because we are not stumped, because game flows. And that's what we're going to be talking about with you guys out here. And always remember what we're going to be discussing. And we're going to start doing wisdom now. Every show we're doing is wisdom, okay, for the man that wants certain things in his life, okay? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to kick off. And that's what we're going to bring up, okay, man? So we want to make sure we got y'all covered, and we want to make sure that if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask. We got y'all covered. There are no ignorant questions. There are no bad questions. So let's just make sure that we focus on the man, focus on yourselves. Don't bring up other people, and just think about yourself and focus on yourself, and we can help you out faster that way. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. And we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about the wisdom for a man who wants to master mental toughness. And as we breaking down mental toughness, guys, please get your crayons out. If you have a question, go ahead and ask. But let's go ahead and get into what we're talking about today. You see, most of you guys are trying to grow. Okay, think about what I'm saying. You're trying to actually grow as a man. But can one grow when his soil is not the proper kind of soil to grow? Mental toughness that we're going to be talking about today is not anything. It's not anything outside of you. It has to do with everything internally, and how you think, how you move, how you behave, how you see the world. And we're going to talk about and discuss that, because the thing about mental toughness is actually coming down to your construction worker and how you design your environment. But your environment cannot be designed for a woman. Your environment cannot be designed based off of fears and anxieties. Because if you want to design what it is you need to design, you have to make sure that the soil that you have to design and build upon what you're building on is right for the seeds, and the seeds are all the mind. And your mind, like a muscle, is something that you've always got to work on and always have to cultivate. Okay, that's what you have to do. The answer is yes, sir. Absolutely yes. The answer is yes to you. Yes, absolutely yes. The answer is yes. But as I say, for all you guys out there that's soaking all this up and learning from all of this, is that everybody has a wrong idea of mental toughness, and they think that you've got to be a certain way to other people to make them believe that you are actually more than what you're not. And that's what hurts. That's what hurts a lot of people right there. They get a wrong idea of what they want to be. They get a wrong idea of how they see the world. They get a wrong idea of how they see the game. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. And that's where we're going to help you understand more about that as well. And before we talk about your mindset, let's talk about what it's not. Let's talk about what it's not before we talk about what it is, because There is a false narrative that people try to push on people, or people think that because I lack certain things that I don't, or I can't be mentally tough. Most people understand there are lies that are being pushed in these spaces out here, that most of you feel like, you know what, I can't fail. And if I'm a failure to myself and I fail, that means I can't learn any game. But here's the thing, a man doesn't fail. A man never fails. And the reason a man never fails is because a man is always learning. See, just because you don't get the result that you actually want doesn't mean you have failed. Because a man learns all the time, he does not fail. But what separates what one perceives failure is, and one that's mentally tough, is how they handle who they are when things do not turn out the way you planned. A lot of guys out there, they have this idea, they want to have sex, they want to sleep with women, they want to be with women, but they don't plan to understand that you have no control over an outcome. Now, listen to me. A man doesn't have control over outcomes, and that's why he wins. But let me explain something to you that no one tells you. Most of you guys out there have control over your outcomes, and that's why things are not going right, because you're trying to control an outcome in which you don't have control over. Let me explain what I mean by controlling outcomes and stuff like that, okay? What I mean is you try to manipulate a situation. You try to control what the woman should feel for you. You try to control it by either manipulating, deceiving, or trying to beg or trying to barter. You're using things to control and manipulate a situation. And then when you don't get what it is you're trying to get because of the things you're doing, then you feel like a failure. A man doesn't try to control any environment with a woman. Why should we? That's why we're the only ones that give her free will to do whatever she wants to do. If she wants to be with us, she has the right. That's cool. If she doesn't want to be with us, so what? Who cares? We're not looking at what she is to us. We're showing her what we are to her. And that's why we don't look at end results. We don't look at things as far as failing with a woman. How can we fail? How does one fail? See, what a man will do is he will learn from a situation. He will figure out what happened. Okay. And he will make the necessary adjustments, so the next time he runs into some woman who has the same characteristics, he can come at her in a totally different way than the guy that just does the same exact thing. Another thing that a lot of y'all guys do is that most of you guys out there you welcome stress. You stress yourselves out. And the reason you stress yourselves out is because when you set such a high example or end game, I got to sleep with her. I got to get her to my house. I got to get something. I got to get her to like me. I got to get her to be interested in me. I got her to fall in love with me. I got to get her to whatever. What you do is you create stress. And then what the imbalance is stress plus emotion plus fear plus a lack of confidence plus a lack of all the things that you have wrong is always going to have you in balance. You're never going to be able to look through your compass and go forward because you are actually stressed out about a situation. Okay. All right. Another thing is also one of the problems that most guys don't understand is that you're you're not ignoring things. You're not ignoring your feelings. You are actually putting a light on your feelings. You are going into every interaction feeling something that is throwing you off, feeling nervous, feeling anxiety, feeling that I'm not good enough. Feel whatever you're feeling, that's an emotion, feminine. And because you don't ignore and you welcome in feelings, you automatically come into this uh imbalance. There's no balance. Okay. You cannot do that as a man. But it is also not just your mind. All right, guys. Mental toughness is not just about your mind, gentlemen. Mental toughness is the community you create. As I told you before, we're the only ones that teach you this community. But unfortunately, for a lot of you guys, your community is another guy. Your community is your friend. Your community is everything outside of you, and that's not your community. Your parents shouldn't even be your community. And follow me on this. Your parents are your parents. They're not your community. And let me explain what I mean by that. See, when you make your parents part of your community, guess what you're doing? Okay. All right. When you make your parents part of your community, what are you doing? You're saying that somebody, these two individuals who are nothing but stories being tossed by their parents and their parents, that they are actually part of what you do. And that's not true. Okay. That's not really true. And the reason why I say it's not actually true is because at the end of the day, we have to make sure that our parents, we're not our parents. Yes, you are the DNA of your parents, but you are actually not your parents' thoughts. Your mom and your dad was systematically taught a certain lifestyle or a certain mindset that they believed in. And as I said to you before, this is no knock on your parents. I believe that your parents should tell you right from wrong, good from bad, to be a very, say yes, please, thank you, and things like that. But you are not your mother. You are not your mother's emotions. And you are not your father, especially if your father is emotional. You are not these things. But if you make your parents part of your community, then what you're going to do is you're going to try to please those people in your community. Whoever you have in your community, you're always going to try to please them. Okay. You're always going to try to please them. Here's a question here. So our parents' problem is a way of thinking, well, the thing is that because your parents love you, they're going to give you a set of standards that they have been taught from their parents. And it doesn't mean that what they teach you is bad, but your mother cannot teach you to be a man. Your mother can teach you to be respectful. Your mother can teach you how to have manners. Your mother can teach you certain things, but she cannot teach you what your dad should be teaching you. And some of you guys have your father and he's not teaching you how to be a man. And it's not a knock on you. Even if you don't have your father, don't feel bad. That's not what this is about. If you don't have your father, your mother, whatever, that's not the bad thing. That's not what it's about. It's about allowing people to come into your life and to teach and nourish you into being more like them than people coming into your life and saying that you're allowed to be yourself. Okay. You're allowed to be yourself, and it's something that you should think about when it comes to this. But this is the toughness that a lot of people don't have, and a lot of people don't utilize, and a lot of people don't think about because they've never been taught what I'm teaching. Nobody's ever thought about that. No one's ever taken the time to break the game down the way I'm breaking it down to you right now. Nobody's ever taken the time to show you not only how to make change. See, change is only going to happen and is only going to shift when you start lifting the weights of your mind to strengthen whatever it is you want to do, to a point where whatever it is you're doing, whether it works or it doesn't work, it won't have a mental effect on you. Your behavior, we're trying to get you to do the one thing. Now, this is the important thing about us that we're doing, and this is what separates us from everybody else. I'm not here to shift your mind. That's not my job. I can't shift your mind. This lies the problem with a lot of people. They're looking for somebody to shift their mind for them. And if you find somebody that helps you shift your mind, then you will always be locked into that individual whenever you need information or something, because you have not made the shift yourself. And that's why we tell you guys, we're not here to force you to think. We're here to show you how to think for yourself. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. Okay. Um, and wait a second. Please put a question if you're asking me a question. I'll answer it, but please follow the rules that we have and ask. If you got a question, please put a Q in there, because I feel like you're talking to me and I got you. So let me say something. You're saying your dad wants you to be a doctor, but I don't feel like doing it. He's using a fear mongering tactic, saying like, as a black man in Europe, that's the best way to make a living and stuff like that. Well, let me say something to you, Jay. And I say this with love of you know, don't fight your father. Honor your father as your father. But there has to come a time where your nuts have got to drop and you've got to say, Dad, I love you, but I'm not going to be a doctor. I love you. I'm not going to be a doctor. And if you have a problem with me not being a doctor, then the problem is actually yours, Dad, because this is what I want to do. You are allowed to do that. But I don't know how old you are, because I don't know if you live with your dad or not, but you cannot allow your parents to threaten their love of you. Okay. That you can't have them threaten their love of you. But this is why being and working on your mental gym is so important. See, gentlemen, just like your outer gym, if you guys work out, you guys have what is called a routine, right? Your routine, I guess it'll be what chest, bicep, tricep, chest, back, or something. I mean, I know y'all do legs and something in the middle, but there's always like it's chest, shoulders, and something, and then in the middle it'll probably be legs, because you can't keep working the same muscle every day. But you've got to shift and work other parts of your bodies, as your reps. So you guys are doing this, but you're not doing the reps that you're supposed to do on your mental level. What are the reps that you're doing for your scribe? What are the reps that you're doing every day? I mean, even if you have a piece of paper, which most of y'all do, y'all have you have a piece of paper, or you have something to either discuss or have an idea of what you got to do for the gym. You probably have it on your calendar. You probably have a list of, okay, I've got to do it this and I got to do that. But here lies the $1 million question that no one has ever asked you, because motherfuckers ain't gamed up like this. And I ask all of you this question: what are your reps for who you are as a man? What are your reps, gentlemen, for how you create your blueprint? How much time do you take and how many reps do you do to figure out what you want to work on? How many reps do you do for your detective? How many reps do you do to work on and master your studio, where you can move from a 2-track to a 4-track to a 16-track to a 64-track? How many reps do you do a night looking over your day to figure out how many changes you need to do? These are mental questions. How many reps do you do to work on not guiding women, but guiding yourself so women can be guided by you? How many of you guys are working on your boardroom? How many reps are you doing for that? How many reps are you doing to work on your warrior, to sharpen your mouthpiece, to sharpen how you attack and how you defend? How many of you guys are working on reps for your culinary school? How many reps are you for setting your government, your scribe, your amusement park, your marketing team, and your drug lab? These are things that most people are not discussing with you because because most of you guys don't even understand how it works. Okay. All right. And that's what people don't understand. And that's what people don't want to do and don't want to work on and don't want to know. And because they're not doing the reps, they're not getting what they actually need because there's no mind shift. There's no shift. The shift, unfortunately, is the environment, and the woman creates the shift for the man that is not rooted in himself. Where when a woman meets a man who's rooted in himself, her shift in behavior is realizing when she gets with a real motherfucking man that she cannot get away with the things that she is getting away with the average guy. It truly changes. It is a true shift for her because she is forced to be more than what the average guy is asking her to be. We are not asking a woman to be anything other than what she is. But in order to do this, in order to adapt who you are, in order to solve your problems, in order to get over what you may seem as a setback and build who you are, you've got to be able to be resilient to yourself. And you've got to be strong in areas where you're not strong in. And in order for you to do that, you have got to build it. You've got to grow it. And you've got to find the perfect ingredients to build what exactly you are. Because if you're not working to change, then what are you actually working for? Who are you working for? Because most of you guys are not working for yourselves. Most of you guys out there are not doing the proper necessary things that a man normally does, because I'm not here to try to belong to. We're too busy trying to belong to these tribes, these red pill tribes, these people who complain tribes, these people that lie to you tribes. You're trying to belong. Okay. We don't belong anywhere. I only belong to me, and I only belong to my tribe. But if you don't belong to yourself, then you're going to belong to everybody pulling you every which way. Some of you guys want to date out of your race and you can't because you belong to your mother. And your mother will dangle her love in your face. And like that young man said, you belong to your father's tribe. If you don't make your dad happy, he's going to yank his love for you. Do you see what I'm saying? They're going to take their fucking love from you and you're going to feel some kind of way. You have people that tell you they're going to disown you and things like this. But you have got to create the soil to plant the seed. And this, before you can plant the seed, the soil must be great. It must be perfect. It's a process. It is always going to be a process as a man. And if you're not looking at the process the right way, gentlemen, there's always going to be trouble. There's always going to be problems, and you're not going to be able to get what you need out of life. Because if you think about your great design, what is it? What is it that you're trying to design for yourself? Not for a woman, but what are you designing for yourself? See, this is where we get the women. This is why women give themselves to us, because they love our great design. Our great design is based on our design. We are not building a design for a woman We're not doing that. And I'm going to talk more about the great design and break that down. But what is the great design? What and how does a great design begin? A great design will take place and begin with thinking. It's how you think. How do you think about yourself? See, what's so great that women love about men is that they don't understand why we're not doing the thing that the average guy is doing, and that is trying to impress a woman. Okay? See, my great design knows this rule for myself. She's not going to like me for my clothes because I'm not my clothes. She's not going to like me for my possessions because my possessions don't define me. She's not going to like me for what I drive because my car isn't me. She's not going to be interested in me for a title that I have in a company. And she's not going to be interested in me and my accomplishments because those accomplishments, that car, those possessions, my title, and my clothes are not me. These are just things. And if she likes me for those things, then she doesn't really like me at all. If she likes me for my I do's, like you guys, that's why she doesn't like you for who you are. So when your title, your possessions, your clothes, your cars, or your accomplishments go away, then she will go away with those things because she really never liked you. She only liked what you were about. But when you're a part of a cult that tells you the only way you can get a woman is by your possessions, by your clothes, your money, your status, and your cars, and all that other stuff. Don't get it twisted. Most of you guys see everything from a wrong point of view. You see a guy in a nice boat and a bunch of women on the boat. You may see a guy in his own jet and there's a bunch of women in the jet. You may see a bunch of women in a nice car or what have you. And as I told you before, even in the 80s, well, the 90s, it really did it more in the 90s. What most y'all understand was in the 90s, was going to shock you guys. Videos used to be important. Like, guys, you're going to be shocked. MTV used to only play videos. Guys, I'm shocking y'all, right? You're right. MTV, BET, VH1, and Video Jukebox, guys. There was a time, guys, where all they played was nothing but music videos. Everything y'all see right now changed, I think, because when MTV came out with the Real World or reality TV, everything changed. But there was a time where these stations played videos. And the thing about these videos, shout out to my dog, No One Better. Bad motherfucker. That's my dog. Shout out to my dog, No One Better, man. But these things played videos. So, and when they played videos, everybody had to market themselves because the blind and gullible person would look at the videos and they would see a group of women, fast cars, and a rich lifestyle, and fake jewelry, fake money, rented cars, rented mansion, and hired models shaking their ass and dancing around. And the reason why they had to pay the models, gentlemen, is because every woman that was in those videos, they had to sign a contract saying they give permission to show their likeness on a video, or those women could sue the video companies. So they had to sign a waiver to say you're allowed to show my likeness on these things. But as the viewer of these things, you saw the guy with the flashy car, the clothes, and all that other stuff, and you wanted that lifestyle, but that wasn't his lifestyle. That was a false, fake lifestyle to draw you in. And that's how it's always been. And this is, I remember I keep telling you, there's nothing new under the sun. So what's happening now? What do I tell you? What's the same thing that they're doing that the rappers did in the 90s? Remember, what goes around comes around, guys. So just like they have the fancy cars, the clothes, and the women back in the 90s with the music, take the music out now, because now what they have is they surround themselves with women. And they define themselves. If they're driving a car, they'll put a woman in it. If they rented a jet or in a jet or borrow someone else's jet, they'll put women in it. They will flash a lifestyle that they actually don't have. I'm not saying all of them don't have it, but if you're telling young men this is how you get women by having this lifestyle, then you're fucked, because you're food at that point. You're food at that point, because at that point you're standing on possessions, and yes, they are going to fall in love with your possessions, but they're not going to fall in love with you, because there's no substance in you, and she knows you for what you are and what you're standing on, and she's smart enough to smile in your face. Women run game. Let me answer this question right here. Doesn't your accomplishment somewhat show a no, you're not your qualities. Your job, you go to school to learn a trade. You pick up a trade. That means you're learning to do something to get paid for. This has nothing to do with a woman being attracted to you. So if I can operate, what the fuck does that matter if I'm in a club? If I'm a good lawyer in the courtroom, what does that matter when I get to a bar? What does it matter? Because you can't show qualities from an outside. Now you will show qualities, and I'm gonna show you where you fail. Because you will dress for women. You will wear things for women. So you're holding this neon sign that says, "I'm a fucking sucker. Take me for my money." How do I know this, guys? What if I told you guys that let's say there was nothing like that. What if I told you guys I came up with this idea? I got an idea. What if I told you guys, hey, look, I'll rent a building and I'll put poles all in the building, and I will have women dancing on those poles. And gentlemen, not only will I have these guys throwing money at these women, but they will wrap themselves around this building to get in to give me their money. Y'all would think I'm fucking crazy. Now I'll be like, no, man, that can't work. Who would be dumb enough to go into a building? Oh, no, but it's greater. It's a better idea. Wait. I'll make sure that when they walk into the building, the women will cater to them and act like they're actually interested in them. And I will game these women up to know every guy that they have and have a foul on them like Batman does. You will know every guy. You'll know everything about them so we can get them on a comeback. And the best thing about it, we'll put an ATM machine in there. We'll upcharge on the drinks, and we'll have a DJ. Y'all would think I'm out of my rabbit ass mind if I told you that. But what's the difference between that and somebody that tries to go into a club and displays his qualities outside of himself? If you lead with your wallet, you're going to get you a trick. That's what tricks do. They lead with their wallet. What does your quality have to do with your mindset, my friend? What does your quality have to do with your mindset? And that's where the problem comes in with a lot of you guys. Okay? There's nothing that's going to help you in the game when your game is all about what a woman is. Okay? Doesn't an I do reflect on your I am and vice versa? No, I am okay. I do emotions. I'm not a fucking emotional motherfucker like you guys. I don't worship women like you motherfuckers do. I don't look at their body and be all thirsty like you motherfuckers do. I don't sit around and try to use pickup lines and gimmicks like you guys do. I don't work out and do things like that just to drive women like you guys do. I don't do that. That's not what I do. That's not who the fuck I am. But unfortunately, that's who you are. That's who you are. Okay. And because you are what you are. And listen, gentlemen, this is no knock on you. Okay. I don't want you guys to feel bad about what you do. Because remember, at the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. And this is why I'm telling you, I'm not saying not to have accomplishments. I'm very proud of you guys for busting your ass and working hard. I think that is an honorable thing that you work hard. I think that's awesome. But I don't think that you understand women don't give a fuck about you working hard. They don't give a fuck. They just don't care. And the problem is you guys care you guys care more about them than they care about you. And give me a second. I'm trying to set something up right here. Yeah, that's the problem. You guys care. And as long as you care and as long as you're doing what you're doing, you're not going to get, remember, guys, the respect. The respect. You're not looking to be respected by a woman. What you're looking for is for her to love you or her to want to be with you. You're looking at her to be and be somebody that wants to leave you. So what I'm saying to you is the problem with your reflection is that a man does not reflect his fucking emotions, sir. He doesn't do that. I am not what I am. I am what I am to me. And for her, she's okay. I'm gonna use my dog, no one better. I'm gonna use this bad motherfucker right here. Let me tell you why he a bad motherfucker. This motherfucker stands on his motherfucking self. He doesn't go around flashing what the fuck he is because he's got a lot of shit. Don't worry. He's laced the fuck up. But he doesn't share what he is because he doesn't stand on what he is. He's laced off of who he is. And when you're laced on who you are, guess what happens? You force the woman to be more than what she is. Ooh, I don't think y'all understand what I just said. You're saying you got to be better than what you are. You see what I'm saying? You got to be better. What are you bringing to my world? What are you doing for me? Because I don't need you. Y'all are under this impression that we need. You know why we get them? Because they need us. Hold on a second. Hold on, shit. Hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, so what I'm saying to you guys out here is that I'm not ever saying don't have possessions. What I'm saying is that if you're living off of your possessions, you're showing the woman what kind of a loser you are. What kind of a loser you are. Because like I was saying with no one better in men, we don't stand on what we are. Because I can accumulate a lot of things. But the one thing that a woman can't get with me is knowing that what I am and how I operate for myself. And that's what we're trying to get you guys to understand in the game. And as I'm saying for you guys out there, I'm going to use no one better than this. One thing that women notice about him that they fucking cream over is that they know that motherfucker never gives himself any fucking wiggle room to criticize himself, to complain, whine, bitch, or moan. Listen to what I'm saying. Because what you don't understand is, and I want to use no one's better thought process, is because what y'all don't understand as a man is that your words have power, especially over who the fuck you are. So if you're whining about yourself and you're whining about your problems and you feel all this thing, what are you saying about yourself? Who has power over you? If you're whining about the woman, blaming and complaining about the woman, who has power? Think about this for a second. If you're in those red pill spaces, worried about her nature, worried about what a woman's doing, then who has the power over you? Your words have power. And if something is wrong, is it actually wrong? Let me ask you a question. If you meet a woman and she has an attitude and she's stuck up, is something wrong? To the average guy, something's wrong because guess what? She has an attitude. She's stuck up. And look what you're just saying. You have given her power. But I will use my dog, No One Better. What if No One Better meets a... Hold on a second. Let's get with 323 real quick. 323, how can this help you? Help you, sir. What's up, brother?
What's up, Steve? This guy Juice.
How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Yeah, you was right earlier when your parents say like basically like, oh, don't date certain type of female and they're gonna be certain type of way, they'll be mean, crazy or some shit like that. That's what my mom was saying. And then once I started dating outside my race, and then it's just like they show me more respect for, not like that, but
that's
more different.
But that's a lie. That's a lie. Let me show you why it's a lie.
Yeah.
Follow me on this one, brother.
I hear you.
So what's the difference between a blue woman, a green woman, a black one, and a red one? What's the difference?
Nothing. They all the same. They all the same.
Right. Oh, they're all the same. So, but listen what you're saying. You just told me that
they was telling me. They was telling me basically.
You said a different, right. You said a different race. Right. You said a different race of woman treats you better than the other race of woman. That's what you said, right? Right.
Yes.
But okay. But is it actually the woman that has the attitude, or is the fact that you ain't standing on shit to chin check that woman with the attitude? Because I was going to use No One Better, because my dog runs into women who have my bruh runs into women who have the most fucked up attitudes towards other people, but she don't have those. But she don't act that way around his motherfucking ass. So why is that? Why is a woman who has an attitude is like that to everybody else, but why isn't she like that to my boy? Why is that?
Yeah, like you saying, like she with that with everybody else, but me.
Right, but when you said that you dealt with a woman, let's say she's green, and she was bad, but then I met a blue chick and the blue chick was good. Nah, you still got the problem because you gave power to the other chick that was treating you bad. You allowed her to be bad around you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You the one leading the situation.
You're always the one. You're always leading because when you see her, your words that you tell yourself is how the story's gonna go. I'll use No One Better and I'll use you. Most of you guys, your story starts off with, she pretty, she's sexy. Oh man, I want to get with her. No One Better says, all right, I see her. Now what's she gonna do for me? I see her, all right, whatever. What she got, what's she gonna do for me? What's she gonna be for me? Two different types of stories.
Yeah, the key thing is what she gonna do for me. Yeah, but like you were saying earlier, I have to do things for myself, but like you're saying, at the end of the day, it's about me.
Yes.
And I understand. I understand what my family and everybody's saying, like, oh, this not, but they ain't doing that shit to me.
Right, but I'm just saying. I just want to correct you because I don't want you. I don't want people to think that women, just because of the color of their skin, have a problem. A man will never have an issue with a woman because a man will dismiss a woman fast.
Yeah, and I'm going my own pathway, and it's just like I feel like what I learned from you, while I'm going my own pathway, nobody can say nothing to me because whatever part you have, this not with that person, that got nothing to do with me. You know?
Yes.
I'm going my own pathway.
Yes, sir.
That's what I learned from you.
Yes, and that's what you should be doing. Absolutely. But your language, but your language when you called in was that's where the problem comes in, because and I will be the only one to say this. And I'm not being a dick here. I don't know what a woman problem is. I really don't. And I'm not being. I don't know. I never understood what people are talking about when they talk about women being a problem. I don't know what that means. It's something that amazes me. I don't understand how a woman can be a problem.
Yeah, and I started seeing that for myself. It's like once I started learning what you were saying, and I keep constantly put that in my mind, it seemed like everything going smoothly with me. So that's why I never call in, because like there's no point in me calling in, and you already gave me the blueprint. So I use the blueprint, and everything's real smooth.
Right.
Everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have no problem.
Right, and that's
it's just like
it's
just like
it's all good. It's all love. I'm just saying that you still got to change your language though, because you're still saying you came in with saying one was a problem.
Like I was saying, like you saying, I came in saying what other people saying instead of going my own way, saying like, oh yeah, this is what I was doing.
No. I don't want you. No. Listen, I don't want you to go your own way. I want you to be the motherfucking way. That's what we are. We don't go anybody else's way. We the motherfucking way. So if we're the way, they have to follow our way. Do you see what I'm saying? If we're the way. So
I see what you're saying.
Right. So I appreciate what you're saying. I'll throw you back in, but thank you for the call, brother. Okay.
Okay.
I respect.
Thank you.
Thank you for the call. Very good call. But I'll continue, guys. The lines are open if y'all want to call in. But as I said before, I know this sounds crazy because I ask anybody to please tell me, tell me what a problem is with a woman. And I ask not to be a dick, but I ask to get clear. What is a problem that a woman can bring to a man's doorstep? What is that problem? Because we are so busy looking at the woman being the problem, but look at the words that we're using to describe the woman, technically describing ourselves. Words have power over you. And if all you're doing is taking your time, this is not showing you mental toughness because you can't complain. Because remember what I showed you. I'm the only one that shows you this, guys. No one else has this. We're the only YouTubers to show you a simple blueprint. If you go around, let me find the blueprint right here and pull it up, and then I'll show you guys. If you go around and you give 40% of yourself complaining about a woman, then you're standing at 60%. 832, sir. How can I help you? What's up, brother?
What's up, Steve? How you doing tonight?
I'm good, sir. How can I help you, brother? What's up?
I was calling because on your topic, I was up there thinking about, you was talking about just being that I am.
Yes, sir.
Just basically just not giving a fuck.
Yes, sir.
And I was going to ask you a question about, like, I was in that space at one time, and then I went to a space of, I don't know what you want to call it. I guess
a space of emotion. No, a space of emotion. Mommy, feminine.
Okay.
And it's no knock. I'm just telling you where you're at. See, listen, you either are or you're not. There's no middle ground. I get more disappointed if I lose in Madden, Call of Duty, or my Cowboys than I would a woman. So I'm just letting you know. I feel more about that shit. But a woman, why the fuck would I care? But I'm listening. What's your question, brother?
What the question is, like, I went from the not giving a fuck aspect to giving a fuck.
Right, because you gave up on yourself. You gave up on yourself. Like, okay, what is it that you give a fuck about? Let me know. It's a good call. What is it that you give a fuck about?
I mean, I guess, if, like, for a quick example, like I went to college or whatever.
Yes, sir.
I didn't give a shit. I'm fucking doing whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yes, sir.
Talking shit.
Yes, sir.
And it was crazy because most women, like I ain't had no problems. I'm,
okay.
doing whatever.
Okay.
They running behind me. And then I got to that stage, like, start thinking like, maybe I don't know who I was listening to or who I got around. Maybe something in life happened.
Yes.
So I guess I started caring too much. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, but wait, caring about what? What are you caring about? What they
whether
say?
I'm hurting these women's feelings, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like,
what do you mean hurting their feelings?
Maybe if I'm doing the wrong. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I'm just leaving behind bodies of damaged goods.
All right,
you know what I mean?
all right, listen to me, brother.
Me.
I'm the only one gonna sound to say this. It's gonna be the craziest thing. You gotta hurt their feelings. You gotta hurt their feelings. You want to know why? Because that's part of being a woman. if you take away her capacity to be a woman, then you're taking in what the fuck she should be doing. She should be an emotional roller coaster with you. She should be getting hurt. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, but she should be getting hurt. She should be sad. She should have happy days, sad days, confused days. She should be a mixture of a roller coaster of emotions. But when you're the roller coaster of emotions, you're telling her to she's got to put her being a woman and what makes her a woman aside to go ahead and validate you and make you feel like a motherfucking man. Doesn't work that way. Then she despises, because she despises you for taking away her ability to be a woman. And people don't talk about this because people ain't gamed up like this. People think that's being mean. That's not being mean. Women she's supposed to be hurt. She's supposed to be disappointed. She's supposed to be confused. And these are the women that want to fuck you quickly.
Man,
they want to give you the pussy because they're saying out of all the fucking guys, I'm gonna give you all an example. They're saying out of all the fucking guys out there that I can be with, all the guys that's begging for me, why ain't I enough for you? What do I have to do? What do I have to be enough? Because I'm not. And listen to what I'm saying. That's what guys don't understand. When you feel you're not enough, then you're forcing her to make you feel like you are enough, which means she's got to put her feelings on hold to coddle you, to cut your bread. To go ahead and give you some warm milk and tuck you in to make you feel like a motherfucking man. But when you are a motherfucking man, you're going to hurt her. And I don't listen, it's not intentional, but this is what it is. You cannot.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though.
You cannot.
Because it's like when you move in a certain type of way, as a man, like you moving, you handling your business, you going to work. She like, baby, I want more time. You like, nah, baby, I'm going to work, get this paper. And it's like, they, even though they'll tell you something different, they want to tell you that. You know what I mean? They want to technically go through the bullshit, but they ain't gonna say it in that way. You know what I mean? But you ain't doing it in no way where you pretending.
Well, I'm not,
it's just like you just moving.
My brother, I'm not trying to listen. This is not a woman bashing show. I don't bash women. I don't talk. I keep it a buck. But I'm telling you this much: I'm gonna hurt you because you're going to like me, be attracted to me, fucking fall in love with me, and be hooked on me. You're gonna be broken, and I can't help that. I'm gonna draw out shit in you that you've always wanted to feel. You want to feel that the ups and downs. See, this is why I'm the only one talks about Walt Disney. I'm the only YouTuber out there that breaks down Walt Disney to a science to show you why Mickey Mouse has done us a solid. Because everything that she has watched from the moment she watched Walt Disney has made assholes what assholes are. Because subconsciously, when she matures, that's what turns her on. That's what makes her cry. That's what makes her upset. That's what puts her some kind of way, big dog. You see what I'm saying? And listen, we don't intentionally go out to hurt them. They get hurt because they want us and they cannot have us. They can have an average guy. They don't want average.
But can't control. They control?
Right. They lose control because what do we give them? We give them the one thing that they lose, and that's control. We give them free will.
That's when you fuck up.
Right. That's where you fuck up because if you don't give her free will, then you are in your fucking feelings because you're saying that you're not allowed to. Well, who the fuck am I to tell you what you should and should not do? No, I'm going to say you are allowed because guess what? Even though she's allowed.
Gonna do it anyway.
Right, but guess what she's going to do as well? When she knows she's allowed to do it, she ain't going to do it. Because
she ain't gonna do it, right?
Because all of her life, what do you think daddy's telling her what she can't do? You can't go out. You can't see the boy. You gotta be home at this time. So what happens when they motherfucking get to college? When they get to college and they're away from mommy and daddy and they get to let their hair down. They don't want daddy. They don't want a guy. Well, what are you doing? And why did you like that guy's post? And why are you talking to that guy versus this guy? Why didn't you call me? Why don't you? They don't want to hear that shit. They want a motherfucker to say, go do what you want to do. Hey, have your fun. Let your hair down. Like, who am I to tell a guy that he can't fuck women? What would I be like to say, hey guys, you're not allowed to sleep with women. You got to stay at home and knit. You can't do that. Right. So then what am I to tell a woman she can't be with other people? But and me telling her that she can be with other people, she's going to realize that I'm rolling in a whole different thing because she's never heard a motherfucker ever not only tell her to be with other people, but God damn it, let me help you find the right outfit for that motherfucker. That's right. Let me know if he's an ass man or a titty man, so we together can find the perfect outfit for that date in which he's going to show you his emotions. See, I bet on the house because I know this much. Every surface dweller is coming in with emotion. So here's the trick of everything. I can send her out there because she will never be a woman to whoever she goes out with because he's already emotionally invested. So I already win. That's why I'm giving you free will, because I know something you don't know. I know these motherfuckers are in their feelings. So I know when you talk to them, date them, going whatever with them, you can't be a woman like you can.
They give a fuck, Steve. What you think? Like, because I'm gonna say this, like, man, I had my best times when I didn't give a fuck about
exactly. Yes, exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? Just be honest with you. I mean, they give me the pussy. I'm like, shit. I mean, whatever. But again, I'm just. My original question, like, I was the type, like, I went to college, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm a frat dude, so
yes.
I know what I'm saying? I done seen all the bullshit. Did all the bullshit.
Yes.
But I made a transition to giving a fuck too much because, I don't know how I got, I ain't going all that.
Because, you did the thing. You did the thing that they always show you on, what movie was that? I forgot the name of the movie. There was it's one of those mythology movies where people stop believing in gods and stuff. Gods used to have power over people, and then people stopped giving a fuck about the gods, right? So the gods lost the power. And no, I got a better one. I got a better one. Think about the movie It. Think about that fucking clown, right? What was the clown's power based off of? Fear. Right. An emotion. That's what gave him his power. But when you took the fear out that motherfucker, he was just a piece of shit. You see what I'm saying? So what you have done is you stop. I won't say you stop believing in yourself. You stop working on yourself to then believe on yourself on another level. Percy Jackson, I think that's it. Thank you. I think it was Percy Jackson. Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But yeah, people stop just believing. But the thing is, when you stop believing in you, you're gonna believe it. You gotta believe in something.
Well, that's another thing, Steve. It's not even believing in me, but putting too much faith in somebody else outside myself.
Why would you do? Right, but why would you put faith in something else? Listen.
I mean,
you can't.
Crazy.
Okay,
I mean,
if you put faith in something outside of yourself, that means you are waiting for that thing to either disappoint you or make you feel good. They have control over you. Why would I give that to the world when I want that for myself?
I mean, it's a hell of a journey back in, but the one thing I will say about this, I can say about myself, I feel like by me going through that process, me falling in that in that type of mindset and working my way out of it, I'm at least more, I think it was more like the dog in me. You understand what I'm saying? Like I was just, just whatever, but now I'm conscious.
Right, but the dog should have never left. That's what I'm saying.
It never has left though, but the point of it is,
the dog didn't leave, but who was you feeding? You're either feeding the dog fear or man. So what bowl was you feeding the dog? The dog is still in you, but what was you feeding the dog? See, when you start looking to it, you stop looking at the motherfucking dog and not only be the dog, you stop being the master to that motherfucking dog. So if you stop being the master to the dog, then the dog is going to do whatever the fuck. Okay, think about this. What do you think a dog does? Okay, when we all get a dog, okay, for the first time, the dog's gonna walk right into the middle of the floor, piss or shit on the floor, and look at us and say, what kind of master are you going to be? Are you going to pet my head and say, oh, that's so cute? Oh, he made a little pee. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, you going to be that motherfucker that rub his face in that shit, smack his ass, and put him in timeout?
Right.
You always got to be the master.
Correct. And you're so right about that, man. And this is the thing I will say, and it just jogged my memory. Dude, this is your show, but I'm just saying, do not take advice from women, man. Like, I think that's some shit that what I mean by that, as far as, because sometimes it's like, again, I was doing my thing, I'm doing all this shit, I'm fucking these women, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do, not giving a fuck. His body's left in the grave, it is what it is. I'm keeping this shit pushing. But, like, again, you have to be careful of not letting, like, when you talk to certain women, they'll make you feel guilty for that shit. So you have to be careful, like, what you take in.
Right. Hey, brother, that's part of the emotion. Okay. She's supposed to make you feel guilty. She's supposed to be upset at you. Well, why didn't you spend New Year's with me? I just wanted to spend New Year's Eve with you. Why couldn't I spend New Year's Day? Why am I secondary? Why do you have all these women? Why? That's what makes her a woman. She can't be a woman if she's not going through hardship. And listen, please understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that we intentionally are out there to hurt women. But in order for a woman to be a woman, she's got to be hurting herself because that's all she does all day. I'm not good enough.
On top of that, but on top of that, it goes back to what you said, putting yourself first. You just living your life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying going out here, dirty macking and lying and shit and all that stupid shit, but you doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but you can't, and what I mean by not women, not your girlfriend per se necessarily, but sometimes the close women in your life, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's aunties,
They should never have, it should be from Earth to Pluto. Listen, you call your mom, you tell your mom you love her, you call your mom, ask how she's doing, you call your mom, can I give you any money? Is there anything I can do for your mom? I got you covered, and then you got to go the fuck on and leave that shit behind. You cannot display mommy around anybody, because if they smell that your pussy's tight, they're gonna attack. That's just how it is. They're always gonna attack. They're always going to attack.
What they say, if you play pussy, you're going to get fucked. So
Hey, remember they say, either we fucking or I'm fucking.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, bro, like that shit so real, man. It just, like I say, I mean, I love your show, man. You know, I just felt like calling in, tapping in. You know, I done went into the red. You know, I done tapped into all these different spaces.
Yeah.
Well, I really like your practicality.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, because I think your shit is more practical, more real.
It's simple.
And all this faking.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of simplicity.
I just appreciate you.
All right, well, I'll throw you back in. Thank you very much, man. You got any other questions, call me, okay, my brother?
All right.
All right, respect to you. Respect to you. All right, love that. All right, let me go ahead and show you something. Hold on, I got you. Again, let me show you a quick receipt right here that I got that I want to show you. Let's read it. Let's read it live on the air. Let me pull up the receipt okay, the receipt is simply this. All right, she sent him an ass picture. Okay, y'all see that in the corner? She sent him an ass picture. And hey, brother, only problem in the game is you don't reply to her nudes. Don't reply to her nudes, okay? But I guess it's not her ass, but she sent that to you. And she said, you still ain't see it. You said, no, I don't. What a shame. I got a thing for art. She says, maybe you get a chance. You will see a masterpiece sooner than later. As an art critic that loves a good tour, when you're back and be around, that's what the fuck I like. Great. Listen what he's saying. Cool. I'll be in the air around 9 tonight if you're free. Great job, big dog. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. That was awesome. Good job, brother. Great job. I commend you very much. And that's how game works. But as I was saying to you guys before, to understand where I'm coming from in all of this, like I say, you don't understand that you got to be able to talk to yourselves and conversate with yourself and understand who you are and never allow yourself to listen to me. This is very important because it's going to sting. Never allow yourself to whine, cry, bitch, or moan, and never be around anybody that whines, cries, bitches, or moans, and never watch anybody that whine, cries, bitches, or moans, because what you'll do is if you start watching that, you're going to start to take on that shit, and you don't even understand. You'll start to believe that shit is true, and you'll start to take that on. And I want to prevent you from doing that, gentlemen. And this is part of being a man. But watch, I'm gonna shock you on this one. Ready for this one? I want you to stop celebrating fucking success and celebrate when you fuck up. Celebrate when she says no. Hold on, guys. No one's telling you that. Wait, listen to me. Celebrate when she says I have a boyfriend. Celebrate when she says I'm not interested. Celebrate when she doesn't say anything. Oh God, wait, hold on. I know y'all think that, guys. Hold on. I got to post this up because I don't want people to steal our stuff. Hold on, dog. Hold on. Let me pop this up. Let me pop this up because no one's about to tell you this part of the game. I want you to know this is why everything is in-house, is I'm going to give you wisdom. I'm going to say it again, and I know I sound motherfucking crazy, but I will break it down. Never celebrate success. Celebrate when she says no. Celebrate when she has a boyfriend. Celebrate when she's not interested. Celebrate when she doesn't say anything at all. And I'm going to tell you why. You never celebrate something that you expect to happen. You don't celebrate it because if you celebrated success, then you really didn't believe in yourself enough and you're shocked that it happened. You celebrate when she says no. You celebrate when she has a boyfriend. You celebrate when she's not interested, and I'll tell you why. Because you celebrate the motherfucker who had the balls to go in the cave, go against the bullets, had the balls to go in the lion's den and not knowing what's going to happen, you believed in yourself. You pushed all the chips to the middle of the table. And you celebrate that because the average motherfucker doesn't believe in themselves like that. You can't be upset by what she says, but you should celebrate that you did it regardless of what the world was coming and saying to you. Celebrate not success. And I'm not calling that a failure. I'm saying, gentlemen, celebrate yourself. Celebrate that you said to yourself that I'm going to do it. And I don't care what the outcome is. I'm going to celebrate what I've done. I said to myself, I want to go and give her the opportunity to be with me. And if she says yes, that's when you're hard on yourself. If she says no, why should you be up? See, the mental toughness is not going to be upset at a woman. Remember, gentlemen, she's allowed to say no. She's allowed to do whatever she wants to do. So I'm not going to be upset at her choices. Remember, gentlemen, she has the free will. And gentlemen, even if she says no, it might not meet, guys. I can't tell you how many women I have met that I put my bid in. I got a boyfriend. I'm not interested. Can't talk to you right now. All right, cool. Y'all got the bid. Y'all know what we do. So after I do that, gentlemen, just because she's tied up right now doesn't mean she ain't going to reach out to you later. And the reason why you guys have the advantage, listen, guys, because no one's telling you this. The reason why she's going to fuck with you is because you're the only man that she knows that will allow her to be a woman. You're letting her know this is who I am. You're letting her know this is what I'm about. And I'm going to give you the free will. When you're ready to come around, you'll come around. But peep this out. I know when you come around, I'm going to show you why you're going to fucking stay. Because when you come around, I'm going to show you why me. And I'm going to give you samples of me. And every sample I give you guys, this is very important. This is the key here. Every sample I give you is going to allow you to be a woman, because I'm going to put you through a series of emotions that he's not going to give you. He's not going to make you feel the things that I'm going to make you feel, even with a little bit of time. Even with a little bit of time that I have, I will make you feel something, because I will talk to you through land, sea, air, and space. I will make you smile. I will make you blush. I'll make you think. I'll make you react. I'll make you question your own sanity when I'm not around. Because the one thing I'm showing you is I want her to have free will. The one thing I know, her man, her boyfriend, the guy she's living with, the guy she's dating, the guy she's in a relationship with, or the guy she's talking to, the one thing they're not allowing her to be, gentlemen, is they're not allowing her to be a woman. There is something in those guys that's making her feel like she's less than a woman, because she's not allowed to be emotional. She's not allowed to fear. How can she feel when she gets around someone who's always got feelings himself? Let me keep going here. Let me ask a question. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me get this question. How do you know when you have the invite? Well, okay, when you have the invite, what's going to happen is, I'll give you an example through one of Tyler's things. I'll give you an example of an invite. Let me pull up. I'll give you an example of an invite. When you have an invite, I don't even give you a Tyler. Let me grab this. Let me see if I can. Okay. Here are samples of an invite. This is an example when let me get your name off here. I'm gonna give you an example of an invite. So when you have an invite, they're going to start talking to you. First thing they're going to do is start telling you good morning. They're going to ask how you're doing. They're going to ask what you're up to. They're going to tell you they're thinking about you. They're going to send you happy smiley emojis, heart face emojis, frowny face emojis, or crying emojis because they're thinking about you. They're going to start to express themselves. Again, what's going to happen is even when you get in touch with them, they're going to say, oh, wait, don't worry. I was, listen, I'm not ignoring you. Don't get me wrong. I was busy with a client. I was talking to this guy, but hey, as soon as I get done, they're going to start to share things with you that they don't share with anybody else. Because you're allowing them to open up themselves. So you're letting them actually be a woman. Okay. Next thing. So don't celebrate the outcome. Instead, celebrate ourselves running towards the. Yes, absolutely. Don't regurgitate. Yes. I've got this chick to say that stay with her people, and I stay with my girl. I hit her up for a year, but she's trying not to get a room and want me to pay for the room. What should I do? Well, Mr. Everett, this is why you got to learn how to fuck. And I don't mean the fucking that you're trying to do. This is why you got to learn how to fuck with your words, to fuck with your text messages, to fuck with your voice messages and your video message. This is why she ain't trying to fuck with you. Because you're trying. You ain't doing shit. Yeah, listen. Don't think that. Listen, and I tell you, you're gonna get these all the time, but eventually they will come around. This is what I'm saying. You ain't about that. This is what you should have got with this woman right here. Something like this. This is when you know you're doing it right. Let me bring in this call real quick. 407, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. How can I help you? What's your question, sir? What's up?
Yes. I'm calling from Europe. I'm David. I'm 27.
Hello, David from Europe. Yes. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm just calling because I'm really questioning myself right now because I don't know how to escape myself regarding women.
Well, wait. How much red pill stuff have you listened to? I'll tell you why you can't. And be honest. I know you've been listening to red pill stuff, right? And it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So think about a game like this. If you're trying to put and build yourself and you have soil, let's think you have soil, okay? One hand you have a bucket full of weeds, and the other you have a bunch of seeds for growth. Two things cannot occupy the same space. So what happened was you unintentionally believed the red pill rhetoric. That's why you're questioning yourself, because you question women. That's okay. I will give you an example. Tell me one thing the red pill told you that you believed. Just give me an example. And there's no bad answer here, because I'm not judging you. I just want to help you. Tell me one bad thing that the red pill told you that you actually believe, sir.
Yes, sir. So, okay, the main thing I'm struggling with.
No. Stop. No. Stop. And that's what you're struggling with. No. I'm going to show you something. You're going off the path. Stay on the road. Tell me one thing the red pill told you.
Question.
Right.
I'm going to do it.
What's the answer?
Okay. It's the red pill is mostly saying that you should be an asshole to women, and you should mainly do push pull to
no, that's pick
or
artist. No,
nag
stop.
Or,
that's PUA. Stop.
Yeah. Yes,
how
PUA. Yes.
How old?
I'm sorry. Yes.
How old are you?
27.
Okay. So when are you going to learn that pickup artist shit is fake? Why did you believe that? Because why? Okay, let me ask you a question. Why would you be an asshole to a woman? Why would you do that? Why would you be mean to a woman? Why would you be mean to someone that you're trying to get to know?
Because I believed at some point that if you display some value and then you display this
lie,
pulling back.
All right. Well, let me ask this question. So, have you ever seen the Flintstones?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You remember the car Fred was using his feet to control? He had to run and push with his feet, right?
Yes.
So, what if I took a Ferrari? What if I took the outside of a Ferrari and put that shit on a Fred Flintstone vehicle and sold it to you as a Ferrari? Wouldn't you be pissed at me for lying to you?
Exactly.
When you feel duped and manipulated if I did something like that to you?
Exactly, I would, yes.
Right, but then here's my question. Then why would you want to do that to a woman? What are you supposed to get? Right.
I understand, but looking at myself as I am right now, I don't know what I can actually bring her of value and of real.
No. It's not. No, sir. It's not bring her a value. You don't bring her value. What the fuck? Why would you bring her value? Why would you bring her value? You've got to be valuable. Woo! Stop.
Yes.
Wait. Listen to me.
Exactly.
Right, but you're listening to your language. I'm trying to beg, barter, or manipulate her. Men don't do that. I'm not the dress, but in the analogy, I'm the dress. Okay, I just want to let you know I am not the dress, but I'm going to ask you the $1 million question: does a dress have to beg, barter, or manipulate a woman to buy it? Does he have to take her out?
No.
Right. Does the dress have to be mean to her? Does it have to prove itself to her? Does it?
No, sir.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. So then, why doesn't the dress have to be that way and the woman buys it? Why doesn't the dress have to do that? Tell me why. Why do you think that? Why doesn't the dress have to do that?
Because the dress already proved itself.
No, it doesn't. No, the dress doesn't prove itself. The dress says, if you put me on, okay, then I'm going to take away your insecurities, your low self-worth, and your low self-esteem. Right. If you make the choice to buy me, because I'm not going to beg you to buy me, because if you don't buy me, she will. So does the dress force her to buy? Does he manipulate or anything like that? No, right? So what I'm saying is that's where you're going wrong, because you actually think you've got to be something for them. Why the fuck do I want to be something for them? That means they've got power over me. Okay, wait. Listen to this deep. What is the dress doing that I'm showing you right now? Giving her what? Free will. You can walk by me. You got the free will to do that. You can stop and look at me. You got the free will to do that. You can stop, look at me, and then walk the fuck off. You got the free will to do that. You can stop, look at me, go inside and see if there is a size that fits you and walk the fuck off. You can stop, look at me, look at the size, and go put that motherfucker on and see if it fits you and still walk away. But it doesn't matter what you do. I'm going to give you the freedom to do what you want to do, because I'm going to make you feel like what? A woman. When you put me on, I'm going to make you feel something. When you put me on.
Okay. Can I just say something, please?
Sure.
Okay. The problem that I see here is that the dress the dress is just a dead thing, but is already validated in a system.
What system? What system?
The system of social value. If you have Gucci, the reason is wait. Watch this. There even is a melody right now, a song from.
Let me tell you where you're wrong, caller. Let me tell you where you're fucking up and you're wrong. And I'm not telling you to be. What's your last name? What's your last name?
Bopa.
Bopa?
Bopa, yes. Bopa.
Bopa. Would it be Bopa, right?
Yes.
Okay, listen to me. Am I telling you to be Gucci? Am I telling you to be Nike? Am I telling you to be Reebok? I'm telling you to be Bopa, whatever your fucking last name is. That's the brand. You're the brand. Why wouldn't you want to be the brand?
But okay, but the problem is it's conversational. I don't know
because you don't know how to market. You don't know how to market yourself. That's your problem.
Exactly.
Right, because you got to be a student of the game to learn how to market yourself. You don't know how to market yourself. But here's the thing, excuse me, but you don't understand. You are marketing yourself. Do you understand that? Do you understand you're marketing yourself? How you understand your brand X?
Yes, I understand because I just started a business myself, but okay. I just have another question and I'm done.
Yes.
What should I do if look, right now I started the business but I'm completely broke actually. So what should I do if I'm actually broke and I want to learn from you, but I don't really have money to.
Let me tell you about a 7 or 8 year old me.
Okay.
A 7 and 8 year old me. Okay. What I did when I used to play marbles as a kid, we would put a bunch of rocks in a circle and we would dig holes all through the circle, right? And we dump our marbles out.
Right.
And every time we shoot a marble and hit that motherfucker in the hole, that's our marble, okay? And I sucked at marbles. And I would always get my ass whipped up in marbles. So when I when I went to my mother to ask for some money, you know what my mother told me to do? You better get your ass out there and cut some grass. You better get your ass out there and bag some groceries. I'm not giving you a goddamn dime. You're not wasting my money. And you know what I did? I got another job and I worked a few jobs. I cut grass. I bagged groceries. If there were leaves, I would ask, can I rake your leaves up? Anything I can do to make extra money. So what do you think? If you ain't got money right now and you want to be a student of the game, you better find a motherfucking second job to compensate for that. Because that's what motherfuckers do that have drive.
Whoa. Okay. So, sir, if I actually do that.
No. Stop. Don't do it. I'm going to let you go. This ain't for you. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Listen, this is not for you. Because I'm not going to beg you. You asked me for an answer. I gave you the answer because you didn't like that fucking. No, I don't want to hear what you got to say. This ain't for you, buddy. I'm telling you right now, don't waste your money here. This is not for you. You ain't ready and built for this shit. Because I gave you your answer and you, I can't deal with that, buddy. Okay, so you have a good day. Good luck in your endeavors, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. All right, I'm gonna move on. Dog, I can't do that. You asked for an answer, and then you want to be all sad about the fucking answer. You get off your lazy fucking ass. Because guess what? When I was working for Kids Kingdom, I had several jobs. I worked security, mailroom. I busted my fucking ass. So if you want to sit here and sigh, this shit ain't for you. I give you your answer and you want to sigh, I can't help that shit. But you want to, what? You want what? What the fuck you want me to tell you? A lie? Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Let me continue, guys. Let me get back to y'all questions, guys. Got y'all covered. But I was saying to you, Mr. Everett, your problem is you ain't gamed up in sex. You're not enticing enough for that woman to come back to you, because what you should be is what everybody else isn't. And I don't care if you have somebody or not, she should want to be with you. And that's where you're going wrong, okay? Yeah, they want me to tell them lies. I can't, I'm being honest. It's not for everybody, man. It's okay. This is why I tell you with the pathway, the list is on here, because you guys don't understand about being students of the game. You got to bust your ass. You got to work hard. This is not a thing of sitting around and having it handed down to you. You got to make sacrifices. And if you don't want to sacrifice, please understand, we don't beg you to sacrifice. At least I'm honest enough to tell that young man this ain't for him, than telling him, oh no, get your money. I'm not going to do that, because we don't, listen, we undersell and over deliver. I'm not going to force you if you don't want to. That's not my style. But I'm not going to have you sit here and sigh like a fucking woman when I give you your answer, man. That's what I'm saying. He don't understand. The game is sold, man. You just want it handed down to you. And guys, this is why a lot of y'all guys lose, because a lot of y'all guys want everything to be handed down to you. You want an easy way out of stuff. And this is why y'all fail. And all y'all want to do is take free information. But just because it's free, it's not great information. If it's not pushing you towards greater information. This is great information. But this is the beginning of what you can be if you choose to be it. But don't be it. We're not begging you. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. We're still chopping it up. Guys got to ask questions. Go ahead. Guys, we're breaking down mental toughness. As I told you before, which shocked y'all, never celebrate success. Celebrate when she turns you down, okay? Celebrate these things, okay? All right? And please, and the reason why I want you guys to do this is because I don't want you to live in the past. I do. I want the past to give you understanding and a perspective. That's all the past should be. Understanding and a perspective. You should never, ever, 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 gentlemen, this is a ever, 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 ever. And this is where now listen, this is going to be the one thing that this is why red pill guys are going to fuck you. And this is the one thing why you guys lose when y'all listen to that shit. You never, ever, guys, please write this down and imprint this. This is one of the most important things. This is one of the most fucking important things. Please listen, that no red pill guy is going to tell you. Because if you learn this one thing, you would never listen to that manosphere shit again. But it's your choice. But I'm going to tell you the secret in the sauce. Never learn from the mistakes of another motherfucker. Oh, hold on. Never learn from the mistakes of another motherfucking man, because you're not that man. You are not the man's mistake. Unless, gentlemen, listen, it's going to shock you. Unless you have done everything from conception to the point you met that man, you can learn from his mistakes. But his mistakes are his choices, not yours. And if you blindly listen to red pill and you blindly think that you are learning something from somebody through his mistakes, his mistakes. Gentlemen, let me tell y'all about somebody. Guys, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all why. Watch this. If we were at a bar, all right, gentlemen, hold on, let me lock that in. Give me a second. If we were at a bar and we saw a woman throw a drink in a guy's face, most guys would not talk to the woman. Listen to what I'm saying. Why? Because they will have a misconception of something that's none of your fucking business. Guy walks up to bar, you don't see what he's saying, and she throws water in his face. You assume that woman ain't shit, but you don't know what that guy said to that woman. Maybe he called her a whore and a slut. Maybe he asked her to come to my place. Maybe he said something disrespectful. She threw something in his face. But you will look at that situation and you will say, oh my God, I can't talk to that woman. She's stuck up. You will automatically make an assumption. You will automatically make an assumption. And men don't do that. Hold on one second. Let me grab this shit. Hold on a second. What I am saying to you guys out here, and y'all need to understand this, and this is where the red pill fucks you up, because if you're going to learn from anybody's fuck ups or what you may call a mistake, why can't you learn from yours? Why would you listen to somebody that tells you, well, you know what? I got married to a woman and she took me for everything I got. You need a fucking I heard, and I love the lead attorney. I heard a fucking clip of him telling you got to get a prenup. All right. Gentlemen, let me explain something to y'all motherfuckers that don't understand economics. Brother, if you ain't got a business and you're living paycheck to paycheck, why the fuck what do you need a prenup for? What the fuck is she getting? Y'all, I understand if you're Jeff Bezos or you're Bill Gates. I understand if you're a football player, a basketball player, or you got an inheritance or something. Yes. But do y'all motherfuckers think that everybody is caked up where you actually think you ain't got no motherfucking money to your fucking name? You're struggling with bills. You're borrowing money. Why the fuck would you get a prenup with a woman? Can please somebody explain that shit to me? Can someone explain that to me, please? Please? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest. Someone, please explain that to me. Stop listening to motherfuckers tell you get prenups if you ain't laced up. If you have nothing to lose, the only prenup you should have is a mental one with yourself so you don't give any parts away mentally to somebody. But if you ain't game, if you don't have if you don't have 6 or 7 zeros in your bank account, then what do you need a prenup for? Y'all see why y'all lose? You're telling my motherfucking ass. You're gonna walk up to a woman. Hey, bitch, I don't know you. I know nothing about you. I don't have much money. But you know what? You know what? I want you to sign this piece of paper. Now, look, I ain't got much money now. I need you to sign this piece of paper for my future me. Boy, whoever tell y'all, man, y'all got to find motherfuckers be like, man, y'all got to get off this silly ass shit. Y'all got to get off this silly ass shit. Y'all got to stop this shit. Because here's the thing, even if you're successful, why are you being or marrying someone you can't trust? And I'm sorry that you didn't have shit in the beginning, but If you're with someone, then drop the person. Let them go. Once you start making money, let them go. I don't understand. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Shit. Okay. What I'm saying to y'all guys, and I'm not knocking you, I appreciate what you're saying, but I can't understand why y'all would y'all have an asinine thought like that. I just don't understand. I do not understand. But right, like I said, when's the last time you guys had a mental prenup? See, wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Oops, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm the first one to ever tell you about that. Nobody's ever told you about a mental prenup? I guess we'll be doing that on tomorrow's show. You're telling me no one's ever told you about a mental prenup? We'll talk about that on the show because y'all motherfuckers ain't y'all. Wait a second. For somebody that talks about the I do, and I'm gonna tell you, y'all don't even have a mental prenup because all y'all do is give women your balls, your spine, and you give her your emotions and your fucking feelings. So we will talk more about that tomorrow. Because if nobody's ever talked to you about that, allow us to be the first one. Because you don't need a prenup, motherfucker. You need a mental prenup. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. Promise you. Because we want to make sure we talk to you about things that nobody else is talking about. Nobody else is talking about that. Don't get a prenup. Get a mental prenup. We'll discuss that tomorrow. Nobody's breaking that down. Y'all are giving away your greatest assets mentally, and now you think that you're gonna be treated well. Shit, man. I got y'all. We're gonna break that down. Matter of fact, I'll remind myself. I will remind myself to break this down tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's show, okay? All right, I'll remind myself. All right, so that'll be the show because nobody's talking about that. So we will discuss it because nobody talks about it. We'll talk about that later, but let me continue with the show. We will discuss that tomorrow because all that mental, don't get a prenup. Why the fuck would you do that? Especially if you ain't even gamed up. And I'll give you a pinch. The reason why it doesn't matter if you have a mental prenup or not, you've already broken your fucking prenup you have for yourself. So what is your assets going to do with anything when you've already given the best parts away to a woman already? But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Mental prenup. We will discuss that tomorrow, gentlemen. But as I say, the lines are open. If you got a question, please put a Q in there and all this other stuff. We're breaking all this down, and we're talking about why you guys out here stop need to learn from other people's mistakes. Do not do that. Do not do that. The one thing you should do as a man that most of you guys are not doing, okay? The one thing y'all should do that you guys are not doing, and it really, honestly, truly impacts what you guys are as men, is that the one thing that you guys never do, okay, is that you guys, and I guess it's going to tie into the mental prenup, but I got to kind of talk about a little bit right now, is that you guys out here never put aside the things you have no ability to impact. You do not put aside things you have no ability to impact, gentlemen, and we're going to talk about that. We're gonna discuss that, and I'm going to explain that to you. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. Shit, one more thing. Hold on. Gotta tell this. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, dude, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So as I was saying to y'all guys out here, okay, follow me on this. This is very important to understand, okay? You have a strength and you have a power. All right, gentlemen, no one's going to tell you this. This is going to kind of connect tomorrow, but I'm going to tell you this right now. You guys have a strength and you guys have a power. Each and every one of you. That this is not me making you feel good. Each and every one of you has a strength, and each and every one of you has a power. Okay? You are the only one that has an unlimited supply of that power. So why waste your power on shit you cannot fucking control? Why waste your unlimited power on trying to control a woman when you cannot control a woman? Now, she will lose control and things happen later on down the line, but for some reason, for you guys out there, okay, your greatest problem is, and this is your greatest problem with women, is that you care so much about that woman. Unfortunately, you feel some kind of way when she doesn't care about you. You want her to care about you. You want her to feel something for you, and you feel some kind of way when she does not reciprocate what it is you actually feel for her. You do. You do. You've always had the power to make choices. It's just that every choice you make is based off of emotions. Every choice you make is feminine. Every choice you make is weak, and this is why you lose. Because you're not actually learning anything. You're not actually being an understudy of who you should be for yourself. You're not doing that at all. And because you're not doing it for yourself, you're not believing in yourself. And you are making choices every day. That's what I'm saying. You're making choices every day. The problem is your choices aren't yours to make. They're not yours to make. And the reason why they're not yours to make is because you're not in control of you. When you are peeled up and all the stuff that you are and all the things that you do, you're not in control of yourself. Actually, you're losing control. You're actually losing control because you worry about the woman. You worry about what to say in the text message. You worry about is she going to go out on a date with you. You worry about what I'm going to wear on the date. You worry about what I'm going to say on the date. You worry about not saying the wrong things. You worry about not being in the right. You worry. Are you actually in control? No, you're not in control because you don't believe in you. And if you don't believe in you and you're not in control of yourself, then what happens is you're not going to get the respect that you demand from somebody. You're not gonna get it. It will never work for you because you choose not to work for yourself. You choose not to do things for yourself. You choose not to move for yourself. God damn it. What is it that you want, sir? I told you this isn't for you. What is it that you want?
Sir, okay. Can you hear me?
What is it that you want, sir? I'm doing a show. How can I help you, sir? What is your question?
Yes, it's still me. It's David from before. So, what my main question for further on is for the future is how can I actually deal with my laziness? Because this is my main problem stopping me from learning from you and from growing my business.
You ain't learning shit from me because you ain't my student. What are you fucking talking about learning? You are red pilled and pickup artist. All right, let me show you. Wait. I'll show you. Yeah, are you ready? You ready? You want me to show you? Get a piece of paper.
Okay.
Get a piece of paper. I'm gonna show you. Get a piece of paper.
Okay.
This is easy. I got you. Get a piece of paper. Go ahead.
I have it ready.
Draw a circle at the top. Draw a circle at the top of the paper.
Okay.
And I want you to draw underneath that line. Draw 30 lines. No, I mean draw 20 because that will hurry this up. Draw 20 lines under that circle. And let me know when you're done.
20 lines. Okay.
Draw 20 lines. Let me know. Draw 20 lines under that circle.
No, 20.
Okay.
Right.
And then beside the last line, put times 1,000,000.
So times 1,000,000.
Right. Okay. You got it? Now,
yes.
Now what I want you to do is flip that motherfucker upside down. So what I'm showing you, in order to get to that circle, your core, we've got to knock out all those fucking lines so you can start seeing the real you. Because every line is a pickup artist, PUA or red pill. That's why you cannot learn because the line.
Yes, but the problem is your coaching call will cost.
Are you asking? Wait. Are you asking? I just gave you the answer. I just gave you the answer. Yes or no? You asked for the question. I gave you the answer. That's why you're not going to learn shit. That's your answer.
Yes, but okay. Can I just say this thing?
Say what?
Okay. One coaching call from you will cost me around $100.
Don't do it. I wouldn't do it. If I was you, I wouldn't do it.
I know.
Don't do
it. I understand. I truly love and admire what you say. This is not me trying to offend you.
Yes, you are offending me. You are offending me. Let me ask you a question. When you go buy your clothes, do you tell them the price is too high? When you go buy your fucking food, do you tell the people at the grocery store the price is too high? Tell me, do you? When you bought your furniture, you tell the furniture store the price is too high? So what the fuck are you telling me that shit for?
Okay, but realistically, if I keep grinding in my country in Romania,
don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. This ain't for. Listen. There are people out there that can help you. Be in the red pill spaces. Complain about women and go back to the PUAs. I can help you.
I want to learn from you, bro.
I can't help you. You're not worthy of the information because you are making it. You're giving me a sob story. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
Because I don't have money?
Sir, do you want me to lie to you? You want me to tell you the truth? What do you want? Do you want me to lie or you want me to tell you the truth?
I want you to actually tell me the truth.
Then this is not for you. I can't help you.
Because I don't have money?
No, because you ain't built for this shit because all you're giving me is...
No, because you said you said before that money don't buy your way to game.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question. This is a serious question. It's a serious question. I'm going to ask you this simple question. How much do they cost and do they come in different colors? How much are they and do they come in different colors?
What they?
The Excuse Fairy Crunch cereal that you're giving my motherfucking ass. How much do the Excuse Fairies cost? Because goddamn it, I want one. Because all I'm hearing from you is fucking excuses. And that's all you're giving me.
I understand.
What do you mean understand?
Okay, sir. I understand that I'm feeding you excuses and I'm a loser to you right now.
I didn't call you a loser. No. I didn't call you a loser. I just want to know, where can I buy the excuse fairy crunch that you're giving me? All you're giving me is fucking excuses.
You can buy them in Romania. Just come here without any money and in a fucking mount.
Sir, this is not for you. Sir, what part am I telling you? I'm not lying. This is not for you. Why won't you just understand that I can't help you?
Sir. Okay, this is for me. But this is like for me in like a year or two when I have the money for this. What can I do now?
I don't know. What can you do? I'm not you. What can you do? What are you talking about? I don't know. What can you do?
Jesus Christ. You said money can't buy your way into game. And I believed you.
Well, wait a second. What do you want me to tell you? What? Brother, listen. I'm telling you, I can't help you. I'm not the right guy for you.
I understand.
Right. So at least I'm being honest with you.
I understand.
Okay? So I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors, okay, sir? Good luck. Good luck, sir, okay? Take care. Goodbye. What am I mean? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm not the kind of mother. You see, wait. Let me flash to you. Hold on. Hold on. Do you guys think that this book is going to be $10, $20, $30, or $50? Do you think this book going to be $50? 600 pages a game? Sorry. This is exclusive for us. No, man. I'm not like these motherfuckers that my shit is ironclad. You going to have to pay for this shit. So don't get it twisted. So if you can't afford it, I'm not mad that you can't afford it, but this just ain't for you. I'm sorry. I apologize, man. My God, man, I'm sorry. My. Okay, area code 417, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, Steve. Well, I wanted to give a shout out of appreciation and ask a question.
Sure. First, you don't need to give me appreciation. I appreciate you. What's your question, my friend? What's your question?
I just wanted to say, like, I've been putting in everything I can while I can, you know, because I've got a couple employees, so that's no excuse to not invest in yourself in the game. That's all I got to say. But I wanted to ask, I'm having a little bit of a struggle, you know.
Okay. There's no struggle, but what's going on? What is your struggle?
No, I'm saying with my family, because it's where my family kind of drifting away. You know, my friends and family from where I moved and where I came from as I evolved, and now I live different state, different city. And I've told my mom a couple of times, like, hey, you know, I have a different set of beliefs now. You know, I have a different set of values.
Yes, sir.
And the first time she didn't, I told her, I gave her this ultimatum the first time, and I said, I don't want to talk about certain things.
Okay. We're not getting your business, but this is important. Please tell me as much as you can. What is your mother saying to you? What is she saying to you?
Well, it's like I just want a real relationship with my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being real with her. And I grew up with a really big, heavy religious background. And a lot of things that she would say is stuff that I don't want to talk about. That kind of
wait. What is your mom saying? Your mom is pushing religion down your throat?
A lot about Jesus.
Things
like that.
Okay, listen.
And it's not that I don't think she wants to do it to be mean.
No. That's like just that. Okay. Wait, no. It's okay. Mom, when I call you, I'm calling you because I want to know how you're doing. I'm not calling you because I want a church lesson. I want to know how you're doing. And that's how I want to communicate with you, by talking to you. I respect your feelings about your religion, but I will kindly ask you to refrain from talking to me about religion, where all I want to do is talk about you. How is your day? Are you moving okay? Are you healthy? What did you do today? Did you eat? Are you working out? How's your health? That's what I want to know from you. I don't want to know or hear about anything of religion because, with all due respect, that's just my preference of what I'm asking of you. And mom, if you can't do that, then I will text you and just check on seeing how you're doing. You see what I'm saying, brother? I don't
Right.
I don't want you to listen. I don't want you to beat your mother, not beat your mother up, but I don't want you to be mean to mom. But you've got to guide mom and instruct
No, because
mom.
I've been nice a few times, and
Well, yeah,
she doesn't believe of my lifestyle.
Well, mom,
and even my brother.
What you believe and what you don't believe, mom, is none of my business. Because I can say, mom, well, let's look at your lifestyle before you met my dad. Yeah, you don't think you were swinging off of lampshades and things, mom? I mean, I'm not here to get your business with mom.
Yeah,
we can't be throwing fucking stones over here, mom.
Steve, getting to my question though, because I said it's just a couple of times. One time she didn't respect it, and then the second time, when she said it again, I told her, this really is the final warning. Where I can't even really. Continue being in this like.
All right, hold on, wait.
Like,
did you give her the fine? Did you tell her? Wait. Did you tell her that she understand? You're a man now. You're allowed to ask your mother, do you understand? Did you say to your mother?
She didn't answer that.
Well, then that's what we can't. Okay, let me tell you. Again, I don't give a fuck if it's a Smurf, elf, unicorn, mom, dad, a dog, or a female. If I ask you for understanding, that's because I want to make certain that you understand where I come from. And if you can't tell me you understand, every time you get in touch with me, we're not going anywhere past that point until you tell me you understand. Mom, do you understand me? You can't talk to me like I'm your mother. Mom, I'm not being disrespectful of you. I just want you to respect my boundaries. This is not me being disrespectful. I just need you to understand that you're crossing a personal boundary of mine. And I need you to understand that if you continue to do this, I'm going to pull away from you. That's why I need you to understand me. Because if you don't understand me, we're not going to go forward until you say, yes, I understand. And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. I'm saying this to respect my boundaries. You see what I'm saying? You're not doing this as a mean son. You're saying that, mom, I'm asking you to have a little bit of respect of my boundaries. And if you cannot respect my boundaries, then we have to reassess our relationship. That's not being mean. You're just saying, mom, because all right, well, mom, I mean, why don't you tell me about your leg count then, mom? Let's just get real. Let's get down to brass tacks. Son, how can you talk? Hey, but hold on, mom. Wait a second. So if you want to ask me questions, why can't I ask you questions? See what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're not, and I want to say, you're not being disrespectful. You're saying, mom, I'm a man now. I am not your little boy. And you have no right to tell me what I should be doing with my life unless I ask you. I'm not under your roof anymore. I have my own life. And if you cannot respect that, then I will just message you and see how you're doing. I'll message you and say happy birthday. I'll message you and say Merry Christmas. I'll message you and say how you're doing. And you don't even have to answer it. I'm doing my part. But I will not allow you or anybody to question my decisions or to try to tell me what I should do. I'll be goddamn. You don't say goddamn to her, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you, man. I'm at the very last, I think, because like I've said it a couple of times. Like,
you said it with no understanding. You said it with no understanding, so it didn't stick. It's got to be said with understanding. That means,
and if I say it this one time and she still doesn't like,
no, this is how it's gonna go. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so a woman's disrespectful, right? I've had this a lot. She tests me, see what kind of motherfucker I am. I say, don't you ever do that again, because if you ever do that again, I'm going to dismiss you. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk to me like how you. Do you understand me? You're not gonna talk. And she might call back. She might wait a week. She might wait 2 weeks, a month, and think everything is gone. Hey, I was just thinking about. No. Do you understand me? Why are you bringing that up? Because we're not going forward until you tell me you understand. So when I do dismiss your ass, you can never say I was mean. You can never say I was rude and all this other stuff. I'm only keeping it a buck with you. I just need you to understand. Because isn't that what the job does? Well, excuse me, 417, can we have a talk with you? Well, you're not really doing the task that we've asked you to do. Now, we're not going to get rid of you, but we're going to write you up, and we need you to sign this paper right here stating that if you continue to do the same things you were doing that you were doing before we had this conversation, that we will dismiss you. And you signing that shit is saying, I understand. It's the same thing.
So, okay. All right. And then if that doesn't if she doesn't kind of respect that, then I kind of just got to be like,
watch this. All right. If I let someone borrow some money, right?
Right.
And I tell them I need you to pay it by this tape. Are you going? You sure you got me? You gonna pay it? Because I don't ask twice. You sure you gonna pay it on this day? Oh, I got you. All right, now understand this. You don't pay me back on that date, lose my number, because I'm not paying you to give me my money back. I'm paying you to get the fuck out of my life. I don't play. I just want to know, because if you're my boy, I got you, but you better pay. You got to pay the motherfucker back. I don't want your interest, nothing. I don't want to hear my dog ain't my pay. Either you gonna pay it back or not, because if you don't pay it back, I'm gonna pay you to get the fuck out of my life. And I'm the same way. Listen, I'm not saying, see, most people don't think they're allowed to stand up to their parents. I didn't say cuss your parents out or hurt your parents or yell at your parents.
Yeah, and I was kind. I was respectful.
I'm just being respectful. I'm saying, Mom, you got to respect my boundary. That's all I'm asking you to do, Mom. Respect my boundary. And if you can't respect my boundary, we got to look at our relationship. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to be mean to you because I'm going to dismiss you. I will walk the fuck away. I'm out. Because you're allowed to be you and I'm allowed to be me. Goodbye. But see, that's man shit. A lot of people don't stand on that kind of shit, brother.
Yeah. No, I mean, 100%, man. Because I'm just kind of evolving in. It's like all of these. I mean, when you're mentioning mental toughness, and having a real man attitude, because I'm finding out I'm having to listen to this multiple times, to really make sure it sinks into my core.
Well, it's got
you said in my pathway,
right? But it has to be in your core. Again, you can't. Remember what's the saying? You can't.
She's kind of when it comes to her, and I'm speaking to her, I mean, she doesn't understand how it brings back some of the old things and old thinking when she does that, and I'm trying to tell her I'm
mom is not. Let me tell you what mom can't do. Mom can't tell you who to date. Mom can't. Hold on a second. Hey T, I'm on the show. I'll get on a little bit, dog. I'll hit you, okay, big dog. All right, how much time you got left? I probably got about an hour and a half. You gonna be up? All right. So what I'm saying is this. Mom cannot tell you who to date. Mom cannot just pop over your house. Mom cannot tell you about your furniture. Mom, if you don't smoke, mom can't come in smoking. If you want your shoes off, mom's got to take her goddamn shoes off before it's your life. Remember, this is why I tell you guys. This is why it's important. What I'm saying. This is why it's important to always cut the umbilical cord off. This is why it's important to not relate to your mother. Love your mother. Please understand. This is not a hate your mother thing. Love your mother, but she's got to respect you as a man. Because if you're not, there's got to be a moment in your life that you got to stand up to her and be a man by telling her no, by letting her know you're not allowed to. And mom, if you ever listen, because a mother will do this, there are women out there say, I'm not going to love you no more. If you date that blue woman, I'm not going. Okay, let me give you an example. I saw a video years ago where the mom, okay, like in college football, they pick the hat of the place they want to be at, right? They pick the hat, right? They sit at a podium with their family. The mother had a Tennessee shirt on or a Tennessee jersey on. I don't know. I think the son picked Florida or Alabama. He grabs another hat.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
And he put that hat on. And his mother got up and walked off. You know what I said? Good. All right, Fate. I say, what the fuck? You. Ooh. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? You're supposed to support my dreams. I'm not your fucking dream. Who the fuck? What? Did you know there was a football player that got mad at his mother because she didn't give him $1 million? See, this is what I'm saying to y'all guys. There's got to come a time you got to cut the umbilical cord off and let your mother know that you can no longer dangle your love in my fucking face if I don't give you what you expect me to be because you want it to be, or my dad, or my siblings, or a woman. Yeah. I'll be as soon as she did that and I put my hat on, I would call my boy up. Yo, better. I need a place to stay because I'm packing up and I'm out my mom's house and I will never look back again. Mom, don't you ever do. I'm done. Because when I make it to the NFL, you ain't coming with me at the draft party. Don't ask me for shit. Because you never supported my dreams. You wanted my dreams to be your dreams, and that's not what men do. You got to draw a line in the sand and say, Mom, don't cross that line. I love you, but don't disrespect me. Don't talk to me about what you want to try to force down my throat. Mom, I'm not you or your religion. I'm my own man. And if you cannot love, respect, and honor who I am, I love you, Mom, but I love you enough to back the fuck off and we don't have to talk. I'll just send you a message because I will not tolerate this type of disrespect. And let me tell you something. If you can do that with Mom, hey, my dad always taught me. You know what my dad did to me when I was young? Watch this.
What's that?
Peep this out. Okay, so I'm from DC, all right, Maryland. So one day I was watching a TV show called Gidget with Sally Fields. That's like some old little black and white show, right? So I'm watching Gidget and I'm watching her dad showing how to drive. And I was like, hey, Dad, can you teach me how to drive? He said, sure, son. He said, I'll show you how to drive. And he had a Datsun 280ZX that was a stick shift. He took me to D.C. where the Redskins used to play at RFK Stadium in D.C. in the parking lot. We're in the parking lot. And he was showing, because while we were talking, he was like, okay, so I got to push in the clutch. And I got to push in the clutch to give it. So I got to shift from first gear to left gear. And I'm doing all this mental stuff and all this other stuff. Man, I got in the car with my dad, man. He lit my ass up. Motherfucking way. Because I was fucking up his train. You ever watch Jeepers Creepers? You ever watch Jeepers Creepers? The first one when she was trying to shift the gears, like,
nah,
man, I was fucking up his transmission. So my dad was like, nah, fuck that.
That happened to me too when I actually learned how to drive stick.
Well, no. So watch this. So I was like, nah, fuck that, Dad. I'll take driver's lessons. But you know what my dad said? He said, okay, you know what? You want to take driver's lessons? We're going to give you some driver lessons. Now, if you know anything about Maryland, Maryland's got a lot of hills, okay? A lot of hills. That motherfucker made me drive a stick shift at nighttime in rush hour traffic on hills to learn. I mean, I was game though. You see what I'm saying? He put me in the hardest situation possible because the mindset is if you can learn how to drive a stick, you can drive damn near anything. But he didn't just want me to learn how to drive a stick. He wanted to put me in the fucking fire. He wanted to put me in the toughest position so my mental toughness could handle that. And I handled it.
Wow.
Yeah, I handled that shit.
Wow.
And guess what I did? Hey, the first night he let me borrow his car is when Batman came out. So guess what happened the first night? First night I took his car. Because I was in PG County, Maryland. And because I used to live in Montgomery County, Maryland, in Gaithersburg and Germantown, I drove from PG fucking county. I went past, I was going to a teen club. I get pulled over by a cop. What do you think I did? I jumped out the car and walked towards the car. He said, "Motherfucker, get in the car." I said, "Oh shit!" when I drove to Gaithersburg to Lake Forest Mall, there's a McDonald's out there. I pulled up and almost got the fucking thing towed. I mean, I was all over the place. But you know, the best thing about it was there was a older girl that turned me down in the 5th grade. An older girl that turned me down in 5th grade. I ran into her ass that night. That's when when Batman came out or something. I ran into her ass, and guess what the fuck happened? Got that motherfucking pussy. So it was good. There was some good in that, but I was a fuck up, man. Oh my God. I almost got a ticket. I almost got the car towed and shit. My God, man. Fuck. But anyway, that's what I'm just trying to show you that. And man. So I had to learn the hard way, man. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Had to learn the hard way. So I'm just showing you.
That's crazy, man.
No, but I'm just showing you that you gotta be able to be tough with your mom. That's mental toughness. You gotta tell your mom no. And you gotta tell your mom, no, I'm not that guy. Okay?
I learned a lot about that, Steve. You know, I mean, more on the game side. I'm learning that from your stuff, man.
Yes.
But, I noticed just naturally when I took risks, and as a young kid, I got involved just with marketing, you know, and sales, and me and my friend, we share our own firm now. And it took a lot of mental toughness.
Well,
man.
you got to have that same with mom. Remember, one thought.
I mean, not rejection, but.
Right, but remember, one thought, one mind, one way, one of one. So that means how you are should be in business and with your family and with your friends and with women. They should all see you as one way. Okay?
And I can see now you're wanting me to definitely think for myself, because I'm gonna lay it out the way I'm gonna lay it out to her.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't respect it, I'll make the decision I gotta make.
But remember, it's got to be that question. Mom, do you understand? Hey, you can't talk to me. Mom, I love you. I just need you to understand. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mom? You gotta go. Okay, Mom, I'm going to let you go. And then when she calls you, hey, baby, I called this. Mom, we got to finish our conversation. Do you understand? Oh. Yes, I understand. Okay, good. We can go forward because now you know. Because now you have mentally wrote that on the mentally that you understand that if you bring up religion, we done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to let you go. I got to continue the show. Okay, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you for the help. Thank you.
It's all love, man. Great call. Thank you very much, sir. Area code 802, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up? Area code 802, sir. How can I help you?
Hi.
Yes.
Nice to hear you there, Coach.
How are you, sir? What's going on?
I got a problem.
Wait, top right there. Let me stop you right there because you know I like to take everything you say. There's no such thing as a problem to a man. You know what a problem to a man is what? What is a problem to a man?
Undiscovered solution?
Nope. A problem to a man is a meteor the size of Jupiter heading towards Earth. That's a fucking problem.
Okay.
Okay. So what's going on?
Now, these days, I've been getting a lot of, I don't know if I can swear it here, a lot of bullshit on.
A lot of bullshit from what?
From when I do these interviews and they give me bullshit reasons.
All right. Well, okay. Well, let's walk it through. Wait. Let's walk it through. Wait. Let's walk it through it. Let's watch this, big dog. I'll be the company and you sell yourself. Okay. I'll be the company. I'm Mr. Slate. I'm gonna make some Flintstone reference because I know you understand that. Okay. How you doing? How you doing, Fred? My name is Mr. Slate. Welcome to Mr. Slate or Mr. Jetson or whatever the fucking name is. Welcome to my company. How can I help you? What's going on, sir? How you doing?
Hi, Mr. Slate. My name is Franz. I like to talk to you about your position that you have available at the company.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm an experienced IT professional.
Oh, you are? Okay, well, all right. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, son.
I have extensive experience with customer service, with IT support, with software support, networking, and also.
All right. Okay, watch this. I want to show you where you're going wrong. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, what are your hobbies? Let me tell you. What are your hobbies?
Travel, chess, women.
Travel, chess, women. Okay. So I want. Why don't you interview me? Watch this, okay?
Okay.
You be Mr. Slate. I'm coming in. I'm Fred, okay?
Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Slate. How can I help you today?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Slate? My name is Stephen Williams, and I'm here for your IT position. I appreciate you finally taking a little time to sit with me so we can discuss this great position that I'm interested in.
Can you tell me more about your qualifications?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But wait. Before I ask you, sir, I noticed that you like to travel, or I noticed that chessboard that you have over there, and indulge me one question. I'm just curious. What was it about that place you traveled that you enjoy so much? Because I'm always curious about places like that. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It's the fine cuisine and the bustling environment that gives me the environment to network with people and to meet people I normally would meet.
Oh, so you traveled to network. So you traveled. This is a business. This wasn't a pleasure place that you went to. You just traveled. You just traveled there for business.
Well, I sometimes go for chess tournaments over in Europe.
Oh my God! You know it's amazing. Have you ever seen Searching for Bobby Fischer? I love that show. Have you ever seen that chess show, Searching for Bobby Fischer?
I've seen the movie, yes.
Well, you know the great thing about Bobby Fischer, and I was thinking about your question that you was asking me, is that you remember when the mentor swiped all the pieces of the chess pieces off the board and showed him he rather has to look at the board than the pieces or the opponent. Well, it's kind of like my position right now. I even though I do have the IT skills that you are looking for, I do want to let you know that I'm open to learn, because I know that you have a special way of how you want to teach what you want to you want your client to know. And like Bobby Fischer, I'm kind of like an open book, because I want to learn more about not just the IT position. I've done a little bit of study of the company. I know where the company existed. I know how long the company's been in and things like that. And these are very interesting things to me, because just like Bobby Fischer, it's not about the job per se. It's how I really connect with people, because as an IT guy, I'm going to deal with a lot of situations with people who are not just going to have problems with the computer, but they're going to have frustrations. And I really feel like my job is just not IT. My job is also handling certain types of emotion people are going to have when maybe the computer's not working, or maybe the printer's not working. And I know some of the jobs and qualifications that I had was not only making sure the computer works, I had to watch the printers and make sure the printers work. I had to make sure I had to get with UPS, FedEx, and all the companies that came in as far as selling things. So I know I can bring a lot to the table as that, because that's something I also did. I was also managing company money, because I know my company money is. So I had a lot of great ideas of burning the candle at both ends. I usually had companies bid on our services and things. So these are things that I love to bring to the table, and it kind of reminds me of the Bobby Fischer movie. Do you see what I just did, sir? You see what I just did?
Yes, you immediately you got to know what their you build an affinity, got to know what they wanted to know. What was valuable to them, and then you build a relationship.
Right, by connecting them to what they like. So if he has a chess set or he likes to travel, all I'm doing is connecting what he likes, because what is he expecting? Hi. Wait, let me show you what he's expecting. Hold on, let me show you. Let me find it. Let me show you what he's expecting. Let me find it real quick. This is what he's expecting. Let me see if I can find it. This is what he's expecting.
Hello, wait, that's not it. No.
That's not expecting that. What is it? No, he's not respecting that. Oh, no, wait. What is he expecting? Wait, let me find that. Where the fuck is it? Hold on, let me show you what he's expecting. The fuck is it that way? Check mine.
Hello, how are you doing? My name is Sam. I've got to be what you think you want me to be. What you think you want me to be. What you think you want me to be. I've got to go ahead and try to impress you by my qualifications.
So what you're doing is you're taking a defensive position. You're just waiting him. You're doing a Q&A, right? If you notice, I controlled the whole goddamn. I took you where I wanted you to go. And not only did I take you where I wanted to go, I added on to show you why I'm an asset to the company, because not only do I fix things in IT, not only do I solve people's problems, but I also have handled DHL, UPS, FedEx, and also am able to fix the operating copy machines. So I'm already showing you I have value without you even having to ask.
Okay. I very much value and appreciate what you just said. I want to tell you that in the interview that I had before Christmas, it was a woman, and she was asking me these generic questions.
Wait. But what was in her office?
I think she was working from home, because it looked like some sort of like weird room or something, almost like a room.
So she interviewed you from home? So wait, was it a Zoom interview from home?
Think so. I think so, yeah, Microsoft Teams, yeah.
Okay, so what did she say to you?
She was asking me about myself, and I think I made the mistake.
Okay, tell me about yourself. Hold on, goofball. Can you just wait? Hold on. Wait, excuse me, Carl. Not you, sir. Not you. All right. Can you just wait, loser? Just wait. I'll light your bitch ass up and say, just be fucking patient, and I'll show you why you're a fucking loser. Just you wait. Just stay the fuck there. I'll light you up in a second. Now, let me help someone who actually is a fucking man. But anyway, sir. So when she asked you about yourself, what did you tell her?
I introduced myself. I explained the relationship with the agency, because the agent is going through the agency, and I told her.
But are they the goals of the agency? Are they the goals of the Are they the goals of the agency? Or are they the goals of yours?
No, their client is interviewing me, so the agency pays me, but I have to interview with their client to get the job.
I know that, because if you're with an agency, that means you got to wait 90 days to get benefits. You know what I mean? If you come through an agency, you're like a temp. You're at a temp agency, so you're in. Yeah. So why are you talking about the agency?
Well, because they asked me what I knew, what did I know about the job. And then I wanted to be unique and tell them something that they don't normally hear. So I told them that I have a unique perspective to the job. And let me just cut to the chase to what the feedback I heard today. And I was kind of surprised. The guy at the agency told me, she says, she hardly got a. She told me that she could hardly get a word in.
Yeah, because you was running your damn mouth telling a bunch of useless ass shit, big dog. You got to learn how to play you got to play tennis. That means whatever you say should be small, light, and impactful to let her, okay, when you're dealing with someone like that, you let her think she's in control of the interview, but your answers got to impact her to throw her off of what she's looking at, because all she's doing is going off a chart of what she's saying. So if you're talking too much and not letting her talk, then you're out talking her. I'm saying to you is that, okay, I have a lot of skills, but what I would like to know is, what does the job entail? See that right there? Yeah, I got a lot to say, but I would like to ask you, what does the job entail? Because honestly, it's not necessarily about the skills that I have. That's part of it. But the other part of it is what y'all going to train me to be, because every company will train you their specific way. So I would like to ask you, what does a job entail?
No, I did not ask like that.
Well, but no, I'm just saying, but see, what I did was I was clear, concise, and I threw it back at her so she could talk to me.
Right. You're 100% right.
Right. And I smile, and I nod, and I'm sure she'll ask me, well, I know people have problems, or what would you say is one character flaw? What would you tell her? If you had a character flaw, what would you tell her? Hey, Bruce, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. What would you, if you had a character flaw, they'd say, well, tell me, caller. I mean, what would you say is a flaw of yours? Because everybody's got a flaw. What would you say your flaw is?
I would tell her I wouldn't consider it a flaw. I would consider it an opportunity for improvement and for advancement.
No.
I think she has something to that extent.
Then what did you tell her? You already failed.
Huh?
Let me show you. My flaw and my biggest problem is I'm a perfectionist is what I do. And that means even though sometimes I know I have to get off at 5 o'clock, sometimes I'm willing to stay late. I'm willing to come in on weekends. I'm willing to work extra even if I don't get paid for it, because in my mind, the job has to get done no matter what happens. That's my flaw. My flaw is I've got to get the job done. And even if I have a car, that means I just got to make sure I can catch the last bus, but the job has to get done. And if I cannot do the job, then if I can't get the job done that night, I'm going to come in extra early to get it done, or come in that weekend if I'm allowed to. But that's when I will ask you permission if I could come in so I can get the job done, because what's important to me is the communication. Because if I feel there's something that's happening and it can't get done at the precise moment when I get off, I would like to have a little communication with you to let you know that you don't have nothing to worry about. I'm going to stay late, even if it takes hours of overtime. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That's better. You got to the point. I possibly was talking too much. But I just wanted you to be I just want you to be brutally honest with me, and I'm going to take it as a man, and I'm going to correct myself, no matter how it.
I just told you. No, I just simplified it. No, you just got to learn game.
Yep.
You just got to learn how to talk. Everybody has a sweet spot. Every woman, see, the problem is y'all look at the boss, or you look at the job. I look at the person. Because all right, watch this. When I was, I see that light bulb. See, when I was a mail clerk, that's when I was a mail clerk, that's what I was saying. So you know what? What do you think I would do? Remember, as a mail clerk, I had power because I rubbed elbows with the directors, the CFOs, the presidents, vice presidents. I rubbed elbows with them. So every time I did that, that gave me an opportunity to further edge and root myself in the company by not only giving them mail, but asking them about their day. finding out, okay, that's his favorite college. So I'm going to talk about his college album. Hey, did you watch the college game? Oh, man, yeah, I watched it. Oh, man, you're flying next week. Oh, that's great. To a point where they were like, Steve, you got a moment? Yeah, sure. What can I do for you? You know what? I can't really do it right now, but can you go here are my keys. Can you go take my car and wash the detail? Oh, absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Hey, Steve, can you go ahead? Dog, I was gaming all them motherfuckers. And that's what I'm saying. You don't look at them as a boss, because that's what everybody's looking at. They're like, oh my God, my name is Roger, and I'm a Pisces, and I'm a good guy, and this is why I'm a good guy. Man, I ain't doing that shit. I'm going to be more personable to them, because they don't. Let me tell you about jobs. They don't hire based off of your skill. They hire to see if you're a personality fit. Ooh wee! Think about what I said.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter your skills, because they'll train you. Do you have the personality to fit in with where I'm putting you in? Because if you can't connect with everybody, why can I can't use you? So I want to see your personality. I want to see what they don't care about what you can do, because they'll train you on what they want you to do. They want to know if you're a personality fit, where HR is not worrying that you either going to do some damage to that place or anything like that. Are you crazy? You see what I'm saying?
Right. You're very right about that.
Well, I try to be right sometimes. I try to be right sometimes. I try to be right sometimes.
I want to give you props for one more thing.
Sure.
So you can get your due.
Yes.
Because first of all, I appreciate the fact that you give all this game, and you're sacrificing your time. So I want to say that whatever I have to pay for coaching lessons, it's more than worth it.
That's fine. Just send me email. That's fine. No, that's fine. All right, skip all that. What I'm saying to you is this. What I need you to do, and I say this with love, okay. Get that stick out of your ass. Get that stick out of your ass. Relax. Let your hair down. They can smell stress. They can smell lies, and they can smell motherfucker kissing their ass. They don't want their ass kissed. They want someone that can fit in. Don't go in there all sweaty palms. You go in there like, I already got the fucking job. Just let me know when I start. That's the fuck I go in there. I go in there like, I got this motherfucker. What you talking about? I got this shit. Just let me know when I start. When do I start? And where the bitches at? Where's the empty room I can fuck at? And let me know when it was going to business. He said, nah, man.
I can see how yours is. When I was thinking about from the employer's point of view, I can see how your approach is much more enticing than my approach.
Oh, hey, dog, when I go in the job, that's my warrior. Brother, when I go in the job, my warrior comes out. Because I step in there. You remember Battlestar Galactica? Because I know we're like kind of the same. Man. Remember the thing?
I watched that a little bit. Yeah.
Right. I'm scanning everything. I walk in, security guards. Check, scribe that. Hey, scribe, security guards. I go in and I check out every fucking thing, because I'm owning this motherfucker. Because why you think I saw security guards? Why you think I'm cool with security guards?
So they can do you a favor later.
Nah, motherfucker, they ain't gonna do me no favor, man. Hey, dog. Every Friday, I'm making an extra stop to getting them donuts or kolaches. If there is a meeting, I'm letting them know what y'all want to eat. Y'all want any sandwiches? Because there's some extra potato chips, sandwiches. I'll bring y'all some stuff down. You want to know why I'm doing that shit? Because they got access. They got access to the empty floors, dog. They got access to my phone. Hey, look, the 16th floor is empty. All right, your mommy bring me a little pillow or blanket up that motherfucker. Hey, I'm going to bring you a double bag. Bring that pillow blanket up there with my rubbers and shit, because that's going to be my fuck pad. And all I need to let you know is when I need you to open the door and hold it, just have a little thing. The empty floors. Just let me know, because at lunchtime, I'm bringing her up there and I'm going to fuck and give me some motherfucking dome. You see what I'm saying? I'm working.
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
I can see how that's much better than than how I approached it.
Yeah,
so
everybody's got it.
It's not her fault. It's my fault.
Oh yeah, and absolutely. And as an IT guy, hello, bling, bling. Oh, this got that. Oh no, I got you, Miss Mabel. I'll be up there in 1 second. But what is troubling you right now? Are you serious? You know what? Hey, listen, ma'am, don't even worry about it. I got it covered. Let me go do it. But first off, how are you doing? How's your day doing? Oh, I'm fine, just stressed because I got it. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna hurry this along because I know your job is really important. I know you gotta get it done. Just bear with me and I'll get it done. You see what I'm saying? I'm working all them motherfuckers. Because what do you think? When I see Miss Mabel and she going to lunch, what you think? I was like, how you doing, Miss Mabel? Where y'all going, Miss Mabel? Oh, y'all going to lunch? Oh, hey, you know, Miss Mabel, I did fix your computer. Can I go? Y'all mind me going to lunch with y'all? Oh, sure. You can go with Thelma and Daphne and whoever the fuck. Okay. And guess what I'm doing? While I'm sitting there with everybody, I'm process elimination. I'm eliminating all them motherfuckers to get one-on-one with Miss Mabel, and I will be fucking Miss Mabel up in that goddamn 16th floor. And it all started with me being a nice, kind employee to fix her fucking computer with kindness, smiles, making her laugh.
Love it.
So I'm doing everybody. Hey, because guess what? Hey, and if I'm cool with my boss, guess who's inviting me to their fucking house for like Christmas parties and all that other shit? I'm gonna be so cool with my boss, they're gonna be inviting me to shit where I'm fucking everybody. I'm fucking everybody, man. Everybody, man. Everybody, dog. Shit, man. Come on, man. And then what you need to after I'm cool with the security guys in your job, the tech. Guess who I'm hooking up with? Hey, male guys, man. Hey, lunch on me, guys. When y'all free, let me know. I'd love to take y'all out to lunch. Why you think I'm doing that?
I don't know what you're going to get from the lunch people.
Because the male clerks are going to give me the rundown on who's fucking, who's sucking, and who is doing all that nasty shit. Everybody's going to be working for me. I got this shit.
It's kind of like a spy detective, right? You're trying to get information, and how are you going to get the information?
Right, because I'm like this dog. Oh, you got a fucked up laptop? Hey, don't worry about it. Don't pay no money. Hey, don't bring that shit to Best Buy. Don't do that. Bring it to just bring it to the ID department, and I'll fix it. I'll fucking, I'll take out the Trojans and all that nasty shit. Go, hey, I got you for free, buddy, because I'm going to get you on the comeback. You got a laptop fucked up, bring it in. Oh, wait, your computer fucked up? I don't know. Hey, look, I know you can work out the hours. Bring that computer over. Let me know. I got you, man. I got you. Let me know. I got you. And while I'm fixing that, tell me about Miss Baby. What's her situation? Oh, she fucking, yeah, really? Oh, she like that, yeah. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Call the security guards. Hey, guys, when Miss Mabel, you know Miss Mabel, the one, that little ass, the fat ass and shit. When she usually be rolled. Okay, I bet. She take lunch around what time? Oh, she go downstairs about 11:30 all the time? All right. I'm going to be down there hanging around with y'all about 11:24, 11:25, and I see I'm going to run this game on it. Because everybody's working for me.
But you recommend that I bang any... See, I work.
No, I'm not recommending. No. I'm just saying because that's my. I'm sorry. I'm not recommending you to fuck people. I'm sorry. My mind. I'm sorry, man. I'm just a whore. I'm sorry. Let me get my mind. What I'm saying is that you rub people's backs the right way, they will cover you in other things. Follow me on this. This is how I helped my IT guy. I couldn't get no pussy. I told him stop being a stick in the ass, dog. I know you trying to fuck some of these women. I said stop being a stick in the ass, man. Start being nice. Start doing favors, because like I tell people, right now is the time to start doing favors. Right now is the time to be nice to people. You want to know why? Because there's this thing called spring, and it's going to roll into summertime where they're going to have pool parties, picnics, barbecues, 4th of July parties, and guess who's going to invite your ass? They'll invite you to the pussy. Everybody can be used for your benefit. And all you got to do is smile. And don't worry about it. Listen, if you got a problem, just call me and let me know. Anything I can help you with. Yeah, because I was about to go to Best. Oh, no. Miss Mabel, Why would you do that? I'm a little hurt. Well, I just wanted to get the geeks. Oh no, what's the problem? Well, my laptop is kind of Look, Miss Mabel, listen, I can't talk to you about it right now, but if you'd like, we can go to lunch. We go to lunch later on and discuss.
Right.
And
right.
while we're at lunch, tell me about your problem. Well, my computer's always acting up. It's got all these bugs and all this. I'm like, you know what? Well, listen, I can't offer that right now. I don't know you well, and I don't even know, Miss May, if you got dead bodies in your refrigerators. I would never come replace it. You might harm me. You might chain me to your bedroom and use you as your sexual slave. I don't know you that way. I'm just joking. Anyway, but no. Here's my number. And if it makes you feel better, why don't you just get your computer and we'll meet somewhere at maybe a coffee shop on the corner of your face in a pillow and your ass up in the air. And we'll meet at a little coffee shop and I'll take your computer and I'll fix it and I'll meet you back and we'll drop it off. We'll start somewhere safe, right? And eventually we'll roll to that motherfucking place so I can give you the program called Suck My Dick. I
like how you
just
think.
say, yeah, hey, man, that's how game work, man. I'm moving, dog. I'll be goddamn.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I understand why I was having issues.
Yeah, man, get that stick out your ass and relax. You go in that bitch like I got the job. You go in that motherfucker like I got this motherfucking job. I got this shit. I got this.
Right.
Look, I don't need to sell you. You got to sell me. Because I want to know I'd like to know more about the job, but more or less, it's not that I want to know about the job. I like to know who I'm going to be talking to or who's going to be my boss. Because if you're my boss, I like to know more about you. And again, I know this is not about the job, but this is why it's important to me because I feel that there has to be a relation between the boss and the employee that goes beyond the job where I have you back and I got you covered. And if you can't do anything, you can just call me. If and I say, hey, what do you think I said okay, this is how I set up my fuck pad because I did that to the vice president of the company. I told him, I said, anytime you need anything, just let me know. Because he's like, hey, Steve, I heard you're kind of like a ladies' man over there, buddy. I said, well, sir, well, I get around, sir. But listen, if there's anything you need me for, just let me know, sir, because I know you're busy at work. I know you got a bunch of things to do. Just call me and I will come and I will do whatever you need me to do.
Okay. Yeah, I see how your approach is much different than mine.
Yeah, because the job is mine. The job is mine. What the fuck you mean? You just gotta let me know it's not. I believe it's mine.
Wow.
Right?
Some stuff selling, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. And don't fuck your balls, because I did that a few times. Don't do that. They like to fuck. They do not do that. Because they see your personality, man. And the thing is when you fucking, it'll get around to your boss that you fuck a lot, and they start flirting with you and shit. Even your female bosses will flirt with you. So you just got to be careful about that shit. Oh, Steven, I know you got to work late, and I know that you probably got a date later on. So wait, what are you talking about? This is my, wait, hold on. Let me show y'all guys. I'm sorry. This is my, because you remember I told you when I'm at work. Hold on, let me give you an example. Hold on. Let me show you. Give me something to pull this shit
No,
out.
I want to tell you that most these jobs I've been working is remote. So
right, but when I'm saying you're at work, you gotta be Clark Kent. Hi, yeah, I'm Clark Kent. I'm a stumbling, bumbling guy. Yeah, sure, I want the job. You get around those bitches. You get around the bitch, you take them glasses off and be super dick. All right. That's what I'm saying, dog, okay? All right, big dog. Okay. All right, so hey, remember,
I really much appreciate that.
And you know and one more thing. The best thing about IT, You can make it a drama place where people go to hang out and talk. Make it a safe haven for women that want to gossip. Come down to the IT room. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I got you. Hey, if you want to talk to that, hey, I see you can't really talk right now. Hey, listen, just let them know you have an IT problem. Come down to IT and you talk to that guy. I got you. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. They put on the clock again. I got you.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. I got you. Come on, bring that ass down to the IT room and you can talk privately.
Sounds like you've done this before.
Boy, I ain't shit, boy. Your boy, I ain't shit, dog. Oh my God, I make myself laugh. All right, so I'll throw you back in, dog. But I appreciate you. We'll throw you back in.
I very much appreciate that.
All right, brother. Much love to you, man. Thanks for the call, brother. We'll throw you back in. Guys, lines are open. It's your boy, the D, man. Glad this is session, dog. I'm saying, man, there's game and everything, man. Hey, guys, it's game and everything. You can game up anybody by tapping into, especially a woman's emotions and stuff like that, okay? Let's see here. If men think that women at the workplace hear that you screw a lot, they start figuring out that you know that you gossip about you, you're laughing. We want to say how, well, yeah, well, here's the thing. I set up, this is why I do, and I tell my guys, now is the time to build. Bro, hold on, let me get the game question. I say, yes, sir. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, Dean, I just want to say I love what you said about the soil, dude. You got to get the soil fertile, and I thought that was fucking awesome, bro.
No,
I'm still fighting COVID, so I'm
all right, well, I don't want to catch it.
Down, bro.
All right, well, get better, man.
Bro,
get better.
I just want to tell you, dude, I love that line.
All right, brother.
Awesome.
All right, get rest, get better. All right, peace, man, peace. Get better. So what I'm saying to y'all guys is this: now's the time where you establish relationships with the women in the office, because every woman has a connect of women that you can be smashing and fucking. You don't even have to smash the women that you're at the office. Every woman has a group of women that is looking for some Derek. Just remember that, okay? All right? Is this about being disciplined and part of I do? No, I do is an emotion. And I do is an emotion or an action. Okay? Remember that. All right? That your discipline comes from the I am. But gentlemen, we want to answer questions for you guys. I've been running my mouth for about 3 hours, so I want to give you all a chance to ask any last questions y'all have. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about something nobody talks about. We're going to talk about nobody on YouTube. There's not one person that talks about this on YouTube. We'll be the first ones to do it, especially for the new year. We'll be talking about a mental prenup. We're not talking about that shit on paper. We're talking about something that will never, ever, you can never, ever break when you have that. We'll be discussing that later. Question, should I holler at the girls at my workplace? Well, no, I wouldn't holler at them until once you give your 2 weeks notice and you're secure in your other job, then you can do what the fuck you want to do at that point, man. You can do what you want to. You know what I mean? So don't do it yet. Make sure you got your job secure. You got your 2 weeks notice and just holler at these women and shit. You know what I mean? Just let them know. And that's it. Any other questions, guys? I got y'all, guys. Always remember the graveyard. Always remember everybody in there had one thing in common. They thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Live every day like it is your last. We're the only ones that say that. And we're the only ones that have you covered on that and stuff. So if there's any other questions, guys, please ask right now. We'll give you a few more minutes, and then we will. I got some gaming to do, dog. You know I got a game. That's my drugs and shit. Got to get my gaming on, son. Also, we'll do that on Wednesday, and then don't forget Friday morning. If you're overseas, Friday morning we will go live. We always go live Friday morning around 3 a.m. No one else does that. 678. Let me bring you in. What's going on, sir? How can I help you, brother? It's okay to have a woman hire you. 678. Hello. Wait. King, no. I don't wait, hold on a second. It's 678. Can I help you, sir? Hello.
How you doing, Steve?
Yes, what's your question, brother? How can I help you, man?
My question is, how do you stay consistent when you break down the game? Sometimes I feel like I understand you and break it down when you break it down, but at times it slips away from me. I'm not very conscious.
Well, it's going to slip away because you're not a student of the game. It's going to slip away if you are looking with binoculars, bird watching. It's going to slip away because you ain't really built for this shit until you learn how to be built for the shit, big dog. You can't. Well, your problem is you're so used to just taking crumbs and shit that you're not learning in the actual game because you don't know what you don't know, and that's what game teaches you. So what you're watching right now, yeah, you can see the end result of a gamed up motherfucker, but you got a lot of work to do.
No, but what if like sometimes I do it myself and I can see that this is what I've done and I can learn from myself. But
you can't learn from yourself if you have I'm gonna say this with love. If you are an average loser and you think a thought, is it a winning thought or is it an average losing thought?
Well, it's your thought.
Right. So it's an average losing thought. So that means if you think any thought, let me clear this out. Let me bring it a little bit deeper. If you think if we got a from 1 to 10 and you think on a level 2 and you ask yourself a question, what answer do you think you're going to get? A level 10 answer or a level 2 answer?
Level 2 answer.
You seep to your level of thinking. That's why when you say I'm going to do it myself, that's why you're fucking up, because I'm asking you what self is doing it. What self?
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
But you also said,
what self?
What do you mean what self?
My whole you just made my point. You just made my whole entire point. When you said you talk to yourself or you solve it for yourself, I ask you what self, and you like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this is why you ain't a student of the game. Because
I didn't hear what you were saying.
What self are you using?
I'm using me, myself. I'm what I perceive to be right or wrong in that situation.
Okay, this is my point why you need help. I ask you what self, and you don't even understand what I'm talking about. You think I'm talking about you.
Can you shed some light on that?
I'm talking about you, but I'm asking you what you are you talking about?
Okay, so this is where I have trouble with it. So I am always myself in any situation.
I know, and this is why you lose, because your self fucking sucks, because you please. Okay, look. All right, look. All right, watch this. Okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. You ready? Get a piece of paper. Get a piece of paper.
I have a piece of paper, Steve.
All right, watch this, dog. I'm gonna show you why you fucking up.
All right.
And I'm gonna show everybody else. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw four rectangles. No, draw 3 rectangles.
3 rectangles.
Draw 3 rectangles.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
And what I want you to do, I'm gonna break this down. All right, this is what I want you to do. What I want you to do in every rectangle, I want you to draw draw 4 lines. No, draw 3 lines in every rectangle. Draw 3 lines in every rectangle.
Okay.
All right.
I got it.
Okay. What I want you to do in the rectangle to the left, I want you to put 2 X's in that rectangle.
All right. Got it.
Okay. And what I want you to do in the 2 rectangles to the right, I want you to put 25 in between every line. Put 25 in between every line. Let me know when you're done. I'm doing it right now with you. I mean, I'm doing this. It's all in my head, so I'm writing it out. So now you should have 2 X's to the left, and then what I want you to do in the left hand side, put 25 in the bottom 2. Put 25 in the bottom 2. Okay.
Okay.
So you should have two X's. You have 25, 25, and then on the other two, you have 25 on. There should be 4 25s, right?
Right.
Okay. So let me show you where you're going wrong. Okay. So if the two X's don't have 25, right?
All right.
What you've got to do, what I want you to do now is I want you to color out both 25s for the two top 25s. I want you to color them out. Just this X amount, scribble them out.
Okay.
So in order to fill the cup to the far left, you've got to compensate the two from the right to get that far left at a full 100. You've got to compensate. See, at first, the two to the left were a full 100. 25, 25, 25, 25. That's 100, right? But because one part of you was broken, right? That means you got to draw from other parts of you, which means you'll never be at a full 100 because you're always compensating from other parts to try to fill other parts of you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that means when you're looking at yourself as a whole, this is where you're fucking up, because you got to understand, if one subsystem part is broken, then it's going to affect everything around you, because it's got to give away its parts away to balance you out.
Okay. And how do I fill that part and make it whole?
By being a student of the motherfucking game. You got to learn game at the end of this shit, dog. You ain't gamed up.
Okay.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right. Well, you got to be gamed up, brother. That's how it is, man. You got to be a student of the game, man. You can't solve it yourself. That's why you're here right now. You've tried to solve it for yourself, and you can't solve it for yourself, big dog. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
Because all your life, you're going to keep trying to compensate and taking away from other parts of you to fill in what you're trying to fill in.
Okay.
No doubt.
Did you feel like that before you were gamed up?
Did I feel like that before? No, I didn't feel that way because I listened to my mentor and I was game to fuck up and I followed instructions. I was a student of the game.
All right.
I didn't have any cups. I had to learn about my cups. I didn't even know about my cups.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll throw you back in, young man. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. What the fuck do you want, man? What?
Okay. Okay. Why? I know. Can you hear me or not? Can you hear me or not?
Brother, what is your question? I'm trying to wrap it. What is your question?
I know. So my question is, if I already purchased the bed from you and class 1 of flirt to fuck, am I close to calling myself a student of the game or not?
No, because you're not following the fucking instructions that you were told for your bid. Number one, you don't listen. Number two, I'm not done. Did you ask me a question? Did you ask me a question or not? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and let me answer the question. You asked me a question. Can I answer it? Can I answer it? So let me ask you a dumbass question. If you can count from 1 to 10, does that mean you know algebra? Does it?
No.
Then what the fuck do you think?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's your answer. So can I go now? Is there any other questions?
Okay, sir. So what the fuck am I gonna do
Brother, I can't help you. What the fuck you do is find a red pill space to learn how to lie to women, dog. You ain't built for this shit, man.
Sir, I'm willing to get on my fucking knees.
Dog, you don't need to get on your knees. Whoa, slow. Bopa.
The problem with you is that it's about money, bro.
Bopa. Listen, brother. Look. Listen.
You want money, bro.
Let me give you a story. Can I give you a story, Bopa?
Bro, your fucking master didn't want money from you, bro.
Bopa, let me give you a story. Bopa, listen.
Bro, your master didn't want money from you.
Bopa, let me give you a story. Bopa, when I was a little lad, I would say when I was about...
Bro, listen. Your master didn't want money from you. He wanted actual fucking perception and submission.
Bopa. When I was a little lad, okay?
Yes.
My mentor, I used to watch a thing called Kung Fu Theater or Black Belt Theater, okay? All right, Bopa? And there was this thing, and you can probably look it up. It's called The 36 Chambers of Shaolin. It's probably on YouTube. It's called The 36 Chambers of Shaolin. It's a movie I saw. I think it came out in 1990. Okay, so Bopa, in that movie was about a guy that snuck into the Shaolin Temple. Okay, he snuck into the Shaolin Temple, and he wasn't worthy to be in that motherfucker. But the Shaolin teacher told him,
yes,
you want to study? Where do you want to start? Do you want to start in the first chamber, or do you want to go to the 35th chamber? And Bopa, he said, I want to go to the 35th chamber. And he went to the 35th chamber, and he got his ass beat so bad that he got kicked out of the 35th chamber. And you know what he said, Bopa? He said, I got to start from ground fucking zero and bust my ass and hop over logs and do all these things to be first. In order to be a student, you got to be worthy of a student, meaning that you've got to learn how to shut the fuck up and listen. And he never begged the Shaolin people to come in. He showed them that he was worthy. And once he showed them that he was worthy, they said, you got to start in chamber number 1. But once you successfully went through chamber number 1, you got to chamber number 2. Oh, wait, he hung up. Bopa, I'm going to put you mute because I'm not done telling the story. So then after that, Bopa, he had to work his way up. And he got defeated in the 35th chamber. And what he did was, Bopa, was that he was practicing a style. And then he realized that he created not nunchucks, but a 3-level type of nunchuck that he created himself. Beat the last guy and created the 36th chamber. But even in the 36th chamber, the elders didn't want him to create the 36th chamber, Bopa, because what they told him was they didn't want him to share the secrets of the Shaolin Temple to people who are not fucking worthy of the information. So, Bopa, you're not worthy of the information. And the Shaolin Temple is saying to tell you to find someone else. You see what I'm saying, Bopa? Do you understand me now?
Sir. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It hanged up. I didn't do it. Okay. The last thing you said to me that I heard was like some Shaolin temple or some shit, or I don't know. I called you again.
I'm saying that the motherfucker created 36 chamber to teach the secrets of the Shaolin Temple, and they didn't like that shit. Because he shouldn't have. He's not supposed to give that information out to people that are not worthy.
Sir, I'm willing to go fucking around the world speaking of effort, okay? The problem I have is I already spent a lot. I already spent a lot on.
Then Bopa. Then relax, save your shillings, and just chill the fuck out and wait.
Okay. And then what?
And then when you're ready, show me you're ready, because instead of talking about it, you'll be about it. And then we got you covered, Bopa, okay?
Okay. So, okay.
Okay?
Okay, but I probably, as messed up and as fucked up as I am, I probably need like 50 fucking hours of coaching.
Well, you do, Bopa. I know you do, because you came from that red pill pickup shit.
Yes, I know I do, but I'll probably afford that in a few years, and I can afford that time, bro.
Bopa! Can I tell you something, Bopa?
Okay, bro.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, please, sir.
Bopa, how long does it take to be a doctor?
Oh my God, a lot of years.
Right, Bopa. So you know what that means, Bopa? That means that you got a long fucking way to go.
Bopa. Oh my God, bro, but I'm 27, bro.
Wait, Bopa. I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. And guess what, Bopa? I know nothing. You got a long way to go, Bopa. Because you want it really fast.
God,
you got a long way to go, Bopa.
But I'm 27 right now, bro. So what the fuck do I do, bro? Because I'm 27 and it's already late, bro.
Well, Bopa, I think you need to get out there and do some Uber or go bag some groceries, cut some grass. What's so funny? What's so funny? It may be snowing. Go shovel some houses, Bopa. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What's so funny?
Oh my God, bro.
What is so funny?
Because
if I was Bopa, if I was you, that's what I would be doing. I go give me a fucking shovel and knock on people's say, I'm Bopa. Can I shovel your fucking lawn? I'm Bopa. What can I do? I mean, you laughing at this shit. I'm not laughing. I'm saying. You just don't want it, Bopa.
I want it, bro.
Okay, Bopa. All right. Well, but Bopa, I gotta go now. Okay, Bopa. But I appreciate your call. Okay.
I understand. Okay. Thank you for your call. Okay.
Thank you. Good day, Bopa. Thank you, Bopa. Thank you. Guys, look, man. Hey, Floor. I don't, Floor. I'm not trying to hang up on him. It's just that some guys just don't understand that with game comes sacrifices on levels that people don't understand. And that's why I'm saying, at least I'm honest with people. I'm not going to tell you you're worthy. If you're not worthy, you're just not worthy. That's all, man. I don't want to put a gun to your head. If he doesn't want to shovel snow, then he's not worthy, brother. He laughed at me. I told him to shovel some snow. He laughed at me. He could do Uber, Lyft. He can go to Romania. I'm sure they have a driving service. I'm sure there's some side jobs he can work. I'm sure there's security jobs. There's a lot of jobs he can work. He just doesn't want to do it. So I can't help him, man. I can't, man. It's just what it is, man. But gentlemen, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all are great men. I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow we're gonna have a good show. No one talks about it. We will be the first one talking about a new prenup, a new style of prenup, one that no one's talking about. We'll be the first one on YouTube breaking it down. We're going to break down what is called a mental prenup for the first time. Okay. We'll be breaking that down because you won't need to do a prenup from the outside if you got that prenup here taken care of. So we will talk about that shit tomorrow. Okay, guys, I appreciate all you guys, man. All I ask you guys to do at the end of the day is appreciate yourself. I'm the goddamn Dean, baby, man. Guys, we got the YouTube shorts out. I'm gonna still do some YouTube shorts. Matter of fact, guys, let me show you. Hold on, wait. Let me show you. Guys, I'm gonna help the ladies out. YouTube shorts on how to get a man. I'm fucking with the ladies. I gotta fuck with the ladies a bit. Anyway, guys, hey, it's the Dean, guys. We got the YouTube shorts out there. Soak it up, man. We're breaking a lot of stuff down to YouTube shorts, man. We're gonna continue to do that, guys. It's gonna be the glue and all this other stuff. I appreciate all you guys out there. Just like I said before, appreciate yourself. You need me, get at me at themanmindset@gmail.com. Other than that, fuck with your boy. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the Dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, man mindset. Email the manmindset@gmail.com.